All right, there we go. All right. So he, in his anger, is going to start walking slowly towards Darien. What do you do, darling? And hold on, I had you muted. Crap, I can't unmute you. Why can't I unmute you?
I'm gonna go air.
Go air? Okay, that'll be your defense.
I have 2.
Hold
on 1 second.
You're fine.
1 second, guys.
You're fine.
I suppose I should wait for another turn, but I've got a couple of non-combat things I would like to do.
I mean, you're non-combat and you're also flying, so what are you thinking about doing?
First thing I want to do is heal myself, and second thing I want to do is divine guidance.
Oh, okay. I mean, you can do that. It's just you're going to probably have to wait for everyone else to do a couple things before you get to do anything else.
Okay.
Just because you're going to be doing that, flying up in the air, and Azrael's not going to aggro to you. So.
You want to do that real quick?
Yep. Heal. Ooh, 8.
11.
11. Nice. Heal goes off. How much?
So it's my level, which is more than my current damage. So I'll just go up to full.
Yeah.
You don't even need to
you're
roll.
fine. You're fine.
And,
healing's a little OP in this game.
That's that one mark. It's that one move.
Yeah.
And then divine guidance doesn't need a roll. It's just petition your deity according to the precept of your religion.
The hard one. Yep.
Well, I think before I just described it as like strategy for survival.
Yeah, and that makes kind of the most sense that I can think of. So strategy for survival. Right now, you can tell from your higher angle that whatever rifts he's cutting in the ground by walking are extremely detrimental to you on like a spiritual level, let's say. You want to desperately avoid those, and you know that he has also become angrier, larger, and stronger, so whatever attacks he will be using might cause more damage and might have a stronger effect. Yeah.
Kimani. All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Woohoo! All right, Daydare. Did I roll for? No, I didn't. Did I? For your
Yeah,
air?
I thought you did. Well, either way, I want to, instead of air, I just want to smoke out. I'm mad. Well, no, I can't. I do have to go to air.
Can't you? Why can't you?
I mean, can I, in snake transformation, ride my dog still?
It's a precept and a half right there.
I
would say as long. I mean, your animal. Okay, so if it was a normal animal, I would say no because it would get spooked possibly. But you have a nightmare creature that probably isn't. That's also intelligent enough to maybe know it's you.
Well, I mean, we're soul bonded. He knows it's me.
But in setting this precept, I want to say you are not riding your dog as an elephant. As long as you're reasonably small enough. Although, wait, your
I was that snake creature, yeah. So that's
like
why
a Orochimaru.
Yeah, I can't do that. Well,
no.
instead of that, I just want to use my agility and I want to like slither speed away.
Slither speed. All right, so that's gonna be dexterity.
Slither speed, which is a 3.
Yep, you're good. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. You are good. So he walks towards you and pulls out. Keeps getting starts to make a slash, but you are already gone in a slithery slash. Evan, you took 2 more actions to heal and do your shit. Dare, that was another one.
I have 1 more defend.
You have 1 hold of defend.
Oh, and
I had 2 things of defend because I automatically had my 1, and then I rolled to get a defend. Whenever we were doing it before. Oh no, that's
only
that was my last defend. I'm out.
Okay. Well, you didn't use a defend just now. You just the defend hold. You either redirect. Well, you don't redirect the damage. You have the damage, or I can't remember. It's a couple different things.
Yeah.
That's right. I remember now. My bad.
In a while, I don't blame you. All right.
Deal damage to the attacker equal to your level. Now, does that include your combined level?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice. Yes, it does. So he, being rather aggravated now by the fact that he can't seem to catch up with anyone, teleports to 1, 2, 3, 4. Teleports to Blakey Poo.
did I know?
pulls Tien and starts to slash from the lower left side of his body, where it seems to be kind of stashed in his cloak, across your chest. He's trying to do just like a straight slash. What do you do?
That's why he's got to be such a dick.
He is death.
I guess I'm going to go in for just a block.
So you use your. I forget what you're wielding. It's been a couple of weeks. You have a big sword, right?
The Axe of Cleaves.
Oh, that's right. The Axe of Cleaves.
That thick boy.
So you're going to try to counterattack, or are you going to try to just hold it up as a shield and stop the attack?
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna try to counterattack. If he's coming at me, I'm gonna come back.
Okay. So that'll be strength, senor.
Why did that zoom so much?
7 plus your strength.
1, so it is an 8.
Plus 2
8.
grace.
Plus 2. Plus
or not
twos.
grace. Plus 2 blessings.
So it is a.
Oh my
10.
god, I forgot about that. You both have blessed. Thank you.
That
Guys need to remind me of this shit.
That is a 10 or 10er.
Okay, so you will slam the sword. It will not completely knock out of his hand, but you knock him completely prone. You will deal your damage plus the additional d6 from rolling a 10 plus on an attack without opening yourself for damage. So what's your damage?
Damage is a d10.
D10. That's a 12. That's a 10.
Boy. Sit, Zoo.
9 plus
Sit.
4.
Sit. Zoo, sit.
13 down to 11, bringing it to 18.
Fucking puppy butts.
Click. 20. He is momentarily opened up. Do you want to take another action?
Yeah, I want to attack with my Appetite of Pure Destruction as well.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. D8 instead of a D6. Ooh, 4 and a 3. However, the D6 is larger than the D8. So, 7 plus your strength.
1, and then my 2
8.
blessings.
9, 10. Do you want to do an extra D6 of damage and open yourself up?
Outside
Yes.
Zulu.
Okay. So
Come on.
first off, as a result of your hubris and your excessive, what do you call it? Your excessive force, your attack is going to be so hard, you're going to launch your axe out of your own hands and directly at Darian. Whatever damage you do to the monster will also be done to Darian.
Bitch, can I not fucking slither away or defend
you'll get a defend.
myself?
You'll get a defy danger. Don't worry, it's not gonna be direct damage.
All right.
But
Zulu,
I'll be
no.
right back. My headset's still on though.
okay. 9, 10 damage. As well, you open yourself up to counterattack for that extra d6. We'll deal with that first. So 8, 16, 26. First off, Blake, 19. So first off, he's going to see that you threw your weapon in an act of overzealous anger and destruction appetite, and he's going to chuckle just a little bit and take a little bit of time to enjoy this. He's going to cock his sword a little bit and try to jab it straight through your chest. Defy danger. How do you deal with it?
Me?
Like,
Oh yeah, we got Darian's defy first actually.
oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. That would have happened first. Darian, defy danger from the axe sailing towards you.
That was my last hold, so I'm actually gonna go air.
Oh, okay. So you popped human. You're gonna go air as a defy danger.
Yep.
Okay. So that'll be plus wisdom. 6. Yep, you got it. The thing slashes straight through you, having absolutely no effect, but unfortunately also throwing the blade way the fuck over here. I can't draw.
Come on. Come on. Come on, Zoo.
Oh, you guys can't fucking see that. That's awesome. Okay. Well, that sucks. Okay. We'll make it a little closer. I need a better.
That's a World of Warcraft Warhammer right there.
Zulu.
Yeah.
Zulu, come on. Come on. Come on.
There we go.
Let's go inside.
All right.
Please.
So everything's so hard to see, and my board's falling apart. Okay, so you defy the danger from that. Blake no longer has a weapon. Darian loses a hold of life. Blake, I already marked him for that attack. You're defied danger. Okay, so Blake, what do you call it? The Tien, that's what its name is. He kind of prepares it for a jab attack and tries to push it straight through your chest. What do? You're muted, Blake.
He said he'd be right back, remember?
I thought he said he'd have his headset. I must be dumb. Okay. No worries. Mini pause.
Carter's got a chance to do something.
Yeah, I mean, Carter, you're free. He's going to be attacking, and that
Okay.
attack will have happened.
So what happened? Sorry, I was watching Elias's hair.
Oh, no, you're fine. Did you hear any of what we just said?
Bits and pieces. My headset cut out.
You know you threw your axe, right? You threw your axe
Yes.
with... Okay. So Darian managed to dodge that by turning into air, which, Darian, how many did you get? You got a success, like a 10, didn't you?
Yeah, I got a 10.
Okay, so it's going to be your 3 holes of air. Brain dead. Oh, yeah, so the boss has taken Tien and reared it back and is attempting to just push it straight through your chest with a cackle. How do you defy danger?
Don't just brunt it. Don't do that.
Depends how loud you yell.
So he's attacking me.
Yes. Yes.
So
Because you opened yourself up to attack with the extra d6 of damage on your last attack, so this is that happening.
I want to go in for another counter.
You threw your axe. Do you have another weapon?
I've got my two-handed sword,
Perfecto.
which also gives me +1 damage.
Forget that. So you pull that presumably off of your back, and you do like a downward slash at him as he's attacking you.
Yeah, I just want to counter that and then try to hit him again.
You'll defy danger with strength, +2 from the spells of Carter and Evan. 5, 6, 7, 8 plus. So that's an automatic 10, even without your modifiers, unless your strength's a negative, which I know it's not. So success. You will completely deflect his attack, and your attack will slash down on him. Do you want to open yourself up to a counter attack for an extra d6?
Let me see. Where's my book? I want to see how much HP I've got left. That's
Well, you've got a flying healer, buddy.
No, I don't want to open myself up for a counterattack. I've got way less HP than I anticipated.
Okay.
If he hits me once, I'm done.
Probably. It is 3d6 now, so.
God damn.
Yeah. 3d6 and a d4 against your life holds. So it's sort of detrimental.
What is a life hold?
These.
Remember how we all have a number of how many moves until we die?
Yeah, you have 11 holds. 11 holds to death, senor. You're currently the closest to death.
Zulu, you fucking cunt. Leave my feet alone.
So what's your damage, Blake, without the extra? It's not a d6. D12? What is it? Blakey poo. Yeah, fuck it, I'll look it up. Oh, but the freaking barbarian has a way to increase his hit die. He's not done that.
Zulu, fuck off.
No, it's a d10. I'm pretty sure it's a d10. We'll just go with d10. He does 9 damage to Azrael.
That sword does an extra 1.
What?
His sword does an extra an extra damage.
Thank you.
Hey,
That's
Kale,
some
quick
hard
question.
stuff. Yes.
How many times can I merge with my dog? We never discussed that.
That probably should be on a once-a-day type timer.
Sorry, Elias.
Honestly, because I haven't put anything down prior to this fight, I would say you could do it again if you want, but I'm probably going to put some kind of a limit on it because it is, a little OP. And to be fair, you are killing
it takes
yourself.
away like about 15% of my soul every time I do it.
Yeah, like you're killing yourself and sacrificing yourself to a demon. I feel like
that's my goal, though, Kale.
I know. I know.
Like,
I don't know. I'll have to think about
like
that one.
my goal is to transform into one of them, or as close to it as I can.
I mean, that's gonna have a detriment to your charisma. That's all I'm gonna say.
My charisma's shot, buddy.
Okay. Well, as long as you're prepared. I mean,
I got a -1 on fucking charisma.
that explains a lot.
-1 on charisma, and no, I have a 0 on charisma, and it's a -1 on intelligence.
Azrael, being bored with his latest plaything, starts slowly walking towards Carter. Carter, do you take an action before he arrives?
Blot out the sun.
Scatter shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna run away from him.
Okay. That was all right. I was kind of like, wait, did he like did he disconnect, or are we just staring at a screenshot? What's okay, Carter?
No, I was thinking about what all I could do, but
Did you want to move anywhere specific, or just back like I put you?
that's fine.
He is going to then start walking towards his scythe to pick it back up.
Where's the scythe at?
It's
A
on the
little
ground.
poorly drawn L right here.
I'd like to swoop down and pick it up. Oh wait, never mind.
I was gonna say, are you positive about that? Are you sure, buddy? I'll totally let you.
So hold on.
Um,
Where's the sword?
Scythe and axe.
Okay.
His sword's in his hand.
I'm gonna have my dog bring Blake his axe back.
I was gonna say, not to sound like Gimli, but can I
Do
get
you
my axe?
have your dog jump over the small rift that he's made, or do you have him walk around?
He's gonna teleport back to him.
Better choice. All right. So he does that rather quickly, brings the axe of Cleaves back to you. Or Cleaves Cleaver. I'm sorry. Cleaves Cleaver. All right. So you have your axe again, Blakey Poo, and a demon dog sitting next to you. Does that bother you at all?
No, that's pretty ballin', actually.
All right. Darian loses a life hold.
How do I lose one if it was the dog that did it?
Command.
God
buddy.
damn it.
Command.
All right. Well, I'm at like 18, I think.
16, darling.
16? Fuck.
Blake and Carter have the most at 19, it looks like.
Yeah.
It's backwards. Our image is inverted.
It is? Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think I can fix that. Mirror? Did that fix it?
Beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's right. I forgot. It's always supposed to look backwards to me in Zoom. I should have noticed that. Okay. So he got that back. My guy's going to pick up his scythe and resheath Tien. He is now one hand tighten gripping his scythe again and starts walking once again towards Carter. Carter, buddy boy.
I'll attack him.
You start attacking him. Being that you are ranged and you would have obviously seen him coming, I will say that he's a little further away from you than melee range. So,
Yeah, I'll fire an arrow for a headshot.
4
Hmm.
plus dexterity. And do
7.
you, by the way, oh wait, no, that's just to cast a spell. Never mind. 7 middling. So you're going to fire off a headshot, but unfortunately, it will deal the damage, but not have the effects of a headshot. What's your damage?
My damage is a D8, and that's fine because he still wouldn't be expecting me to attack him physically.
Point. 5, 6, 7, 8. Can't do math.
So the wolf and I are going to attack him.
So are you melee?
Yeah,
Okay. I was gonna say,
yeah,
'cause-
with the bow, with Henry's bow.
okay. So he, being aggravated, stomps towards you because of that headshot. He angrily pulls the thing out of his head like it's a toothpick, or like not a toothpick, what do you call it? Splinter. That's the word I'm trying to think of that didn't come to me. He pulls it out of his head like it's a fucking splinter. It seems like it didn't bother him too much at all, except to aggravate him. So you call the attack first, so I will say your attack goes off first. So you run up towards him, I'm assuming, and you both attack him, you with the bladed bow and him with fangy teeth.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Jesus. 4.
What are you Jesusing?
What are those sounds I'm hearing, Darian? Oh, they're playing, aren't they?
He doesn't really know what to do, but
Oh, reminds me of Krieger and Lana back when they used to play before they were all arthritic and dying. Fucking Krieger won't play with anything now. He's just like, I'm old and my hips hurt. It's so cute.
she's a fucking bitch, guys.
All right, so Carter, you got a 4 on that roll, unfortunately.
It's a 7.
Oh, Jesus, nice. All right, so it is a middling roll. You're both going to attack each other very successfully. Your attack goes off first, dealing how much damage?
D8 plus 5.
And D8 plus 5, and thinking of the circle, isn't that... no? Never mind.
Yeah, it says when you attack the same target at its ferocity, your damage.
Okay, never mind. I'm brain dead. So say it again. It's 5 plus... What's your...
A
One more time.
D8.
I'm sorry, I'm stoned.
You're good. It's a D8.
5, 6. Say, oh no, unfortunately.
Damn.
6 damage. Coming down to 4.
I'm glad I risked it for that.
I mean, hey, you guys, it's a group effort, right?
Damage is damage at this point.
Evan, I would say at any point you can probably pop back into play.
Except
long
now I'm
enough for your
close
2
enough
actions.
for it to be death.
Yeah, while he's
What?
facing Carter, I'll swoop down and slash him with the eagle talons
Okay.
right on the head.
Azrael's going to get his counterattack off first, but then that will happen. 6, 11, 13 damage.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my defend.
Half the damage, right?
Half the damage. Is that what it is?
Well, that's it. You can either
One
halve
of
the
your
damage, open the attacker up to an ally for a +1, or do your damage equal to your level.
Okay. What was the full amount that he did?
13. So you would lower that to. It always favors the when it's in
7.
between. Yeah, it would be a 6 actually. It always favors the player. It always does the lower amount.
Okay, cool. So then I take 1 damage because I've got 5 armor.
Fantastic. Oh wait. He has 2 piercing, so you'll have 3
Okay.
armor.
So 3.
Oh, and he also does a D4 against your holds. And you. Oh, well, that's only a. Wow. That was a 1. And you used 1 for the attack and 1 for the no defend. So 17 is what you are down to. Evan flies over and bat eagle talons him in the back of the head. That will be a strength roll.
Oh, well, I was thinking dexterity as a bird.
Can we call it a bagel?
All melee attacks are hack and slash. It's in the rule book.
What would be a dexterity attack
A volley.
as an animal?
You could shoot something.
Volley is the only thing.
Picking up a rock, dropping it on his head.
I'm not sure the road.
Any kind of
Could probably pee
projectile.
on him.
No.
You could shit on him. It would technically, because this game is weird, would deal your damage.
Back off, both of you, go.
Yeah, sure.
You could pick up one of the extra weapons from someone else in the battle and drop it on him from the sky. That would turn it into a dexterity.
Don't I have
no,
a spear? Or is it a staff?
I'll do the lethal bird shit.
Okay, lethal bird shit. I'm so sad that I made that a precedent. I'm depressed now. But unfortunately, literally anything you do with like force in this game. So
Bro, you better push.
Yeah.
We'll assume it's part of the morph. The third chimera was scorpion poop or something.
Your intestines. You just have very unique intestines.
Couldn't even anyway. My parents is dead.
6 plus 1
7,
plus
8.
dexterity. 8. Going to be
Oh wait, what was the +1 from?
plus 1.
Yeah, well, I got +2 on dexterity.
6, 7. It'd be a 9 then, wouldn't it?
Are you hungry too, Kimani?
Yeah.
Okay. Still a middling roll. So the only negative. No, I know what a negative effect can be. Never mind. Okay, so you're gonna deal your damage. What's your damage?
You have to spend an ammo.
All right. We're just gonna assume that was your hold. That was your ammo because you used up some of your hold. We'll just go with that. I'm probably gonna be really sorry I set all of this up, but I like the image, so I'm going with it.
Yeah, I should have asked, but I was assuming a flying creature because I thought I could make an argument that it would be dexterity, not strength.
I agree with you honestly, but the wording of hack and slash, unfortunately, is any
Yeah, but
kind
you're
of melee
GM.
attack. I know, but the one big thing with the GM is to never counteract something that's actually written in the rules. You're not supposed to, because then you can start fucking shit up like I did originally by giving you +2 to strength.
Look at Blake's picture.
Okay, so the shit slams down into his unawares head with such force that you can tell it obviously rattles the neck bones and muscles in his neck.
Alright, I'm gonna run.
What was I forgot? What was your damage again, Evan? I'm sorry. D12 now.
It's D12, yeah.
Good.
3 opals.
Very
Plus
deadly
1
shit.
D4. Oh, I didn't
Miss
choose,
Thompson.
but it's
And
the
opal
+1
painting.
D4.
1d4.
I know it. I already
Why
know.
again? Remind me.
That's from a druid move.
That
Okay,
point guard
cool.
have right now.
Oh yeah, Darian's used that a
In
few times. I
Boston.
think, too.
In
What?
86.
10. Oh, I was just saying you've used the extra D4 in your animal forms before as damage. You deal 11 damage with your shit.
We did the
Cool.
Boston.
I can't do
5
that.
opal team.
51, right? Yeah, 51.
Gosh, dude,
So-
I'll just go back to eye lasers and not use the shit anymore.
and worse.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. Unfortunately, he being so unbelievably aggravated turns his attention to you and simply points at you. He casts
point.
Contagion. You have explosive diarrhea, which I didn't think through. Every
I'm gonna take this opportunity to go
Hold-
ahead and run away from him.
hold that thought. Every D10 minutes, you will take 1d4 damage from your sickness and explosively shit on yourself. 1.
He's in the air though, wouldn't he shit on whatever's below him?
Oh, that's true. So yeah, you'll shit on whatever's below you in exactly 1 minute. So, Carter?
Just stay above him.
Carter?
Yeah. That's what
I'm
I'll be
gonna-
doing.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Oh, I hate myself. I
Run.
didn't think this through.
a little farther away from him.
Okay, you're gonna run a little further away from him, like over this direction?
Up.
Up.
Like around that rift that he cut.
Up there?
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna go take a dab real quick.
my my angel starts like just wiping the shit off of himself, and he basically flips you off, Evan. He starts walking towards Carter again. I will wait a moment. He's rather annoyed with Carter.
I'm
He
just
can't
gonna
reach you, otherwise it'd be you. I'm assuming.
I'm gonna
fly
stay
near-
above him.
Yeah, fly above him. Fantastic. Didn't think this through in any way. Oh, wait. We're going to wait on Carter. It's going to happen 3 seconds, but we're going to wait on Carter still.
A hunger headache.
I'm pretty sure you can. Can't you cure contagion?
I had
Can't
that.
you, isn't there
No,
some-
I don't know.
No, you
Yeah,
can
while it's
purify
ongoing,
food.
it's a -1.
Makes sense.
I mean, that's what it does to a player. I don't know what it does to this character. And
He's an angel. He has
it does
direct
say,
connections to divine.
it also did he roll for it? Do
Nope.
I have any kind of a defense or like defy danger for that?
Nope.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Now, if I change forms,
You will
Does it
still
stay
be
with me?
sick. You will still be sick.
okay, I'd say I've earned it.
Yes. I put it in this fight because of you. To be fair, I did it way back, like the first time you put contagion on the puritanical group. I was like, you know what Azrael's going to get now? I have an idea. Carter Poo, he's still rather aggravated with you and walking towards you again. Slowly, you have a moment to retaliate. Also, just so you know, Evan is directly above him, so...
And you're muted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was coughing.
Evan will take 1d4 damage as he shits down on Azrael. 1 damage, Evan. 1 damage. You will get an attack because we have set a precedent that your shit is an attack.
Okay.
So, 4 plus 2 plus dexterity, please.
That's 8.
8. It's a middling. You will deal your damage, which is a d12. 5.
I'm gonna fire an arrow of Acheron.
Plus 1d4 kill.
So, 6. That is unfortunately still in action. Fuck you. And there was something else. Oh yeah, reroll
Arrow of
for.
Acheron?
Nope, hold on. Reroll for the sickness. 8.
Oh, R.I.P.
8 minutes. Arrow of Acheron.
Wait, what color am I again?
Oh my god. Okay, so that's a 2 plus.
Maybe it's 5, but
That's good. All right, buddy. So you pull out an arrow of Acheron and drop the what do you call it? Not drop. Pull an arrow of Acheron out and snag the leather cable that's holding the what's the fancy term for the thing that holds
Quiver?
arrows?
a quiver.
Thank you.
Quiver.
You snap the cord to the quiver and it falls to the ground behind you. No ill effects, but that is going to be a pain to hold on to from now on until you fix it, which thankfully pretty much everyone in the group can fix it. But still, it will immediately incur a jump attack from Osmond, who will, let's see, he's got his scythe back. He's going to try to, you know what? He's going to pull a dirty move. He's going to come from underneath, and he's going to just scythe your dick. That's what he's going to try to do. What do you do to defy danger, Carter?
Am I only losing that? That it?
Say what?
What's he doing?
Taking his scythe, and he is taking like an underswing to just go straight for your dick. How do you defy danger? You do have 1 arrow of Acheron drawn. You can counterattack or use the sword, whatever you like.
I'm gonna use man's best friend.
Mind me?
Ouch.
Yeah,
You're gonna let the dog
the
take
wolf
the hit.
takes the hit.
Ah, nice. All right, so you allow your sweet, sweet puppy dog with just gorgeous black flaming non-hurdy hair. Just, you put him right in the way of that scythe chop. That scythe goes straight through the chest of your dog as you hear a screaming yelp that echoes through the cavern. He holds the scythe up in front of him with your dog still impaled on it, wiggling around and kicking. Kind of makes a disgusted sound and flings him over against the wall. Your dog is knocked out for
Divine intervention.
Not any time at all. Not any time at all. Divine intervention goes off. How does your god affect what happened? What minimal thing does he change? Give me an idea.
He misses his swing.
He did hit. So he's still going to hit the dog because he did. Well, no, because divine intervention can completely. Yeah, no. So how does he miss the swing? What happens? What aspect of your god comes into physical form in order to cause that to happen? Remind me, who's your god? Did you devote to the bear tar?
Yeah.
Okay, so how does the bear tar? I feel like you should have a different hand symbol, Evan. Like, I don't know what the hand symbol should be. Like, maybe just like a giant hanging dick, or I don't know. Anyway, so how does the bear tar manifest in a very
It's the
minor,
helicopter dick.
in just a very minor way? What happens? Just a gust of wind.
He just sees a quick vision
Okay. Of the bear tar out of a corner of his eye, and it distracts him, and he slashes aside.
Mhm.
All right. Well, no negative effects will happen to Azrael, but that attack does not happen. You both sit there. Azrael is a little stupefied. No, okay, that would still work. I was just saying, because he's not affected by divine moves, but at the same time, the way the move is worded, it's an effect on your dog, not on him. So, yeah, it still works.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and swing that bow.
That's what I was just about to say. He's going to be a little put off from seeing such an unbelievably divine figure just manifest itself in
Just
the side of his vision.
a massive penis right in the side of his vision.
Yeah, just horse dick.
He suddenly sees the
He's
very
like,
moist.
what?
So he in his slight distraction, you get in your counterattack with the bow, which is a melee attack, so strength. Oh wait, nope.
It's Dex
I keep forgetting.
because of the bow.
That's right. Woo-hoo!
So that would be a 12.
Fantastic. Your damage is. I really need to write this down. I'm sorry.
A D8.
D8. I'll get this one of these
Yeah.
times. We need to work on some damage ups for you. We'll,
Just keep a notepad with all our stuff,
I need
I'll
to.
do one.
or like a smaller dry erase board
That's what I
that
need
we
to
can't
do.
see that you just got on the side.
That's a really good idea. I'll probably do that. 5 plus anything?
Nah, no, the wolf's ferocity is back at 0.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I did still use man's best friend, so he's at 0 until I have a couple hours to rest.
Yeah. Okay. Good thought. You deal 5 damage to him, bringing it down to 3. So.
Yeah, that's right.
59. Carter 16. Evan, didn't I forget to mark you down? I did. What'd you
No,
do?
I was at 11.
No, that's right. I did. And you did that. You also used divine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was that only one move or was that a couple moves?
And you
'Cause
also used the defy with the wolf.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's so much better.
Hey, Mr. Blake, you gonna sit out of the fight all day? Darian? Yeah, y'all
Where
gonna
is
do
Red
nothing?
Boy?
I'm air. I can do whatever I want right now.
Fuck over here.
I was about to say, honestly, I didn't even see myself on the board, so
Sorry.
Oh yeah, because you flipped it.
Sorry. There you go. You're way over there. And I just fucked up my board again.
it's like, shit, man, I got like exiled.
God, it did.
I-
It's because you ran away.
I
You
just
can
charge
charge
air over here.
Yeah, you are. Still sitting as air. Did the damage. It was a good roll. Nothing. Azrael's right next to you. He's going to take his scythe and once again, although he's going to attempt to hit both you and your dog with the scythe this time. Defy danger for me, Carter boy.
I'm gonna duck under the swing.
Okay, that'll be a dexterity. Oh.
It's +3. But
Oh. Fuck.
Have you been blessed?
Both the blessings are on Blake.
yeah,
Yeah.
unless I have a +1 for some shit.
How does your dog handle it? Because your dog is also being attacked.
How high of a swing is it?
Mid-level, because he's trying to hit you both. Apparently, Blake really likes dog murder.
I'd imagine he'd jump over it.
Okay,
Just
so that's
gotta-
going to be...
How high is it?
It's,
High enough.
or
How high
Blake,
is Carter?
High enough.
just right. Just right.
Just the right amount.
So it's going to have to use one of your stats on your dog. So that's going to be ferocity, cunning, or... What's the other
We'll
one?
use instinct.
Instinct. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, that makes some sense. Cool. I'll let it fly. What's your instinct?
That's +3.
Well, now.
No. Go lay
Oh,
down.
god damn. All right.
Shout out
man,
my
dog's
my wolf
kosher,
for
but you're
making that
fucked.
jump. Yeah, I'm gonna take that hit, but at least the wolf will be okay.
Yeah, the wolf is completely fine. He basically levitates over the
Just
I'm walking on
nope.
sunshine.
basically just levitates over it and just kind of stares Azrael in the eye like, oh, fuck you. You, however, fucking sucked. So,
That's okay. I'll accept that.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage to you with 2 piercing. And he knocks off 1 hold, one you use to defy danger. 13. Actually, it'd be 11 because you commanded your dog. You commanded your dog to defy. So, and yeah, your dog's fine. Evan shits himself violently over Azrael, landing down on top of him.
Oh, and is that using up a druid hold too, by the way?
I'll be not mean and say no, because
Nice.
it's involuntary, but it is using up a life hold, because it is technically a sort of action. But, so you deal, well, it's a, dexterity attack, so, oh.
6.
I'm so happy. You miss completely shitting on Carter.
Sorry, bro.
What's your damage? So happy. I really need to write this.
D12.
I will write
12
1d4.
plus 4.
plus a d4.
Done.
You deal. Oh well, that's pretty reasonable. 2 and a 1. You deal
Nice.
3 damage.
So nothing.
Oh,
I got you.
However,
I held it back a little bit. I
He was like,
clenched
no.
as much as possible.
however, Carter, you just got a steaming pile of liquid diarrheal bat eagle shit landing straight in your face. So,
I don't know that's what it is, though.
all right, we'll add a sense of mystery to it. I'm sure that'll help. You give me a Constitution save to see if you just immediately start throwing up on the spot.
I hope I do.
I do too.
Honestly, same.
Well, it is a 5. What's your Constitution, buddy?
That's +1.
You fall to the ground vomiting. You, for a moment, are so sick that you simply cannot get back up to do anything.
Even death is like, fuck that.
I was just about to say, even Death's gonna feel a little sorry for you, I think. I'm gonna have to think about it for a minute. Because he is
Make him
divine.
be like, bro, are you okay?
He is divine and he is like lawful in a way, so I'm not sure. But then again, I mean, sickness is, one of the primary ways death takes you, so I don't know. I'm gonna think about it for a split sec. But real quick, Evan gets a 7 on his shit counter. So Azrael is so just sickened by how sad and pathetic you are that he simply points a deathly bony finger at you, and you become, like Evan, violently diarrheal. You will follow the same timer as Evan for a disastrous, violent shit. Also, Evan, because I forgot, you take 3 damage from your violent shitting.
Base.
Woo! The shit.
So do I have to do a Constitution roll to even get back up?
No, you just puked once. I just wanted to see if it would happen. I would say you just vomited once or twice, and you're getting your shit back together now.
We're gonna surprise Death with the gun.
That works, because I was just about to say he turns around and starts walking to the other side of the battlefield.
Gun to the
No,
back
I
of the
would throw
head.
my vomit at him.
I like it.
Gun to the back of the dome.
I fucking love it. 1 second. Okay, so you did that. You lost a hold to the vomiting. Evan, got it.
Blake, we need you to charge in.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just
There's a
saying,
shit
I'm
hazard.
I'm gonna rush in.
Yeah, careful not to slip.
I was gonna say you. I assume go around the red, right?
Yeah.
We'll say you're getting there around the time that Blake pulls his back, or not Blake. Carter pulls his back of the head fucking attack. So.
Back of the dome.
I won't say he's unaware because he is in combat. Well, no, because he sees you as pathetic.
Yeah, he just watched me throw up like a little bitch.
Yeah, no.
Got shit on, threw up everywhere.
I'm gonna negate the actual roll for this. Just deal your damage. He does not think you are a combatant.
Yeah, it's a D8.
That's right. All right. At the end of this session, when we do end of session, do not let me forget. I'm gonna get a sheet of paper out, and I'm gonna ask you guys all of your armor, health, and all that crap, and damage, and all that shit, so I can stop being so slow. Don't let me forget, because I will. Wow. You do 0
That's right.
damage.
That's
I don't
right.
I don't know how.
Nothing.
I thought the 0 was supposed to be a 10.
It's a 1, but
Oh.
he has 2 armor.
Oh.
Or, sorry, I guess it's fucking hard to see. A 1. But yeah, it's 2 armor. So
I mean, could we stun him?
no, if it doesn't do any damage.
We wouldn't just be like, what the fuck?
All
right.
I don't know.
Second option.
You did do
Throw
a
the gun at him.
Superman
did
duck.
It takes
Call
too
your
long
shot.
to reload it.
You did call your shot, and you did say it was a headshot. It did technically deal damage, even though the effect was against his armor. Let me read your headshot. See if it has to do damage, or see if it says anything about damage to do its effect. Because you might get a stun off.
7 to 9 plus your damage.
Oh, no. Well,
Or 10 plus. They do nothing
that's
but
right.
stand and drool for a few moments.
Oh, that's right. It's all dependent on the 10. Okay. So, yeah, no. Unfortunately, though, all I see that doing is really pissing off Azrael. So I'm pretty sure you just taunted him.
Then
yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and throw the gun.
He turns around and you throw the gun at him.
Yep. We'll just go ahead and piss him off some more.
All right. This is.
You hear this, Mike?
You
He's
went
got
from
his
like
back to you, Blake.
the most badass person on the battlefield to like puking on yourself and just throwing the gun at him like fucking. This feels like a what's his face from Pirates of the Caribbean move. Well,
Jack Sparrow.
yeah, that's it. 9 plus dexterity because it is technically a ranged
That'd
weapon.
be a 12.
A 12, dealing your damage, which is a D8. I remembered. Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Watch it be an 8 now. Like throwing the weapon does nothing, but the bullet does nothing, but throwing it just murders him.
I mean, I think it'd be pretty clunky.
I just
3.
strong armed it, you know.
I mean, it gave him 1 damage.
I mean, what I have is like it's like a musket pistol, so it's not really that. I can't imagine it'd be that accurate either.
Yeah, fair enough. Well,
I mean, if I had it pressed up to his head, then that's just I suck. But
you you see the once extinguished crown of flames around his head begin to glow and brighten as he angrily walks towards you, pulls his scythe out, and slashes across your body. What do you do, Carter? Blake, I would assume you would arrive right after this.
Limbo.
yeah, I'm gonna just try and duck again. See how
Let
that
me fix
goes.
that shit.
Dexterity. All right. Whoa! Shit.
Hey,
Boom.
13. There we
You
go.
flawlessly.
I want it to be like
Neo.
Limbo though. Just
I was
like
gonna say, yeah,
straight back.
you're gonna bullet time this. So like, you're going to have such a perceptual awareness of the slowing down of time and your advanced fighting move that you've just pulled out of absolutely nowhere to dodge this attack. Azrael put a lot of fucking force into this attack. So what I'm gonna say is he's going to open himself prone as you pull up out of your the 1 dodge. And wow, that's an amazing background. That's the winner. I like that.
Bum-ba-da-dum, bum-bum-ba-da-dum.
Blake, if you're looking for it, Darian. It's fantastic. So
That'd be great.
as you rise up, mere instants after the blade clears your body, you can immediately tell that Azrael sees what's coming but has no ability to stop it. So deal your damage. And what do you do and how do you do it?
Well, you said he went prone.
Yes.
Then I'm gonna swing down with the bow.
Just lay down with him, like get right in his face, lay down, and shoot an arrow right in his mouth.
Well, better
seems
yet,
like a very
Quiver's right
bad
next to you.
idea.
knock
Because-
like 5 arrows straight down.
Yeah,
Blot out the
just
sun
one
right
after
into his
another.
face.
Yeah, I'm sorry about this, but
You looking kind of
See, I
hungry.
I do
so
that
mean,
and then roll like 3.
Yeah.
Be like, and then it would just be me dropping all those arrows.
Flashing. Oh yeah.
Sorry
did you,
about that. Oh shit.
did you pick up your arrows of Acheron yet?
Yeah, they're still just laying there. I haven't really moved. I'm still
Yeah.
standing in throw up, I think.
Oh. Speaking of,
Oh.
so you're
This
gonna
is
get your
gonna be good.
counterattack off. Oh yes, it is. You're going to get your counter attack off, which is a 6. Oh, wait, I said you weren't rolling for it. That's right. So it's just your damage. D8. Yes, that's right. 5 damage against 2 armor, 3 damage, 63. That's not a 3. That's not how you
No,
make
that's
a 3.
okay.
We can do
Oh.
that. It's okay.
No, that's fine. Which, fuck, I'm getting shit at keeping track of these. 9.
How much fucking health does this dude have?
At least 7 minimum.
The out-of-game answer is infinity, but it's mechanic-based. You'll find out. Don't worry. The fight has a defined end, and the amount of damage you're doing is just lessening the effects of phase 2.
What are the chances of us getting past phase 2 without running out of our moves?
Without running out of holds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life
None.
holds.
0.
So
Absolutely.
we're all like legit
Yeah.
gonna die.
Yeah. Well, technically, only a few of you have to die if the first to die are smart. So yes, all of you will die. Sorry, but yeah, no, it's the second phase is death, unfortunately.
Bro, right now I'm straight up not having a good time with this fight.
Yeah, you shouldn't be. It's sort of a fight with death, buddy.
We need
That's
you to
why
start
I'm
wailing on him.
antagonizing him.
Yeah, say, is he still
So-
prone?
He unfortunately is, but I have 2 shits to deal with first. So, first, Evan, let's get your dexterity roll in there. Oh yeah, you're going to
Is
just.
he
13.
still flying?
Huh? Yeah, he's still
Oh,
flying.
so since he's still flying and Azrael is prone, wouldn't that mean he'd be shitting on Azrael again?
Yes, yeah. He's shitting on Azrael, and he got a successful roll, so he's definitely. Going
I don't
to.
think I even have to roll, right?
I mean,
If he's
I'm.
prone.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I'm still rolling to find out if you aim correctly with your diarrhea to see if
With
you.
my asshole.
Yeah, to see if you, because
Yeah.
it's a forced attack, and I'm seeing if you miss and fuck up
Okay.
Carter again. Because I really want you
I
to
know
shit
you
on
do.
his dog. That's all I really want out of all of this. But so first Evan shit successfully lands D12 plus a D4. I'm getting this. 4, 7 against 2 armor brings it down to 5, 8. Marked the hold already. Reroll for time, which is a D12. 11 minutes.
Is he?
11, which will start at the end of Carter's shit, which is now. Carter, you shit violently in your pants.
Oh.
You unfortunately do not have the option of dealing damage. What you have is the option of doing a constitution check to see if you can handle shitting down the leg of your pants.
I got this.
No, you don't.
We're all gonna need a shower after this fight.
No, you don't.
That's a 4.
That's good. All right, so shit just violently erupts out of your asshole in a way that just makes your knees go weak. Unfortunately, as a result of your knees going weak and you falling down to them, it sort of puts a kink in the leg of your pants. That particular kink sort of makes the thigh of the right leg of your pants just fill up like a water balloon. It starts kind of like sipping out of the seams and things.
How much time did you put into thinking of the shit mechanics for
Did
this
we
fight?
when did we last play?
2 weeks ago.
All right, so 6 weeks. I really wanted to get back at Evan for Contagion. That's pretty much
You've
all
watched
my
too much
boss
South
fights.
Park too. Well, I guess it started with both of us watching too much South Park.
There's a lot of influences. There's a lot of really shitty influences for this fight.
Literally.
Yeah. See, when I thought of giving the Angel Contagion, I was like, well, I'll just have it be a disease that slowly eats away at their. Holy fuck! I know what I can do. So, Carter, unfortunately, you will be prone, vomiting, and shitting into the leg of your own pant.
I want to add, lore-wise, death is responsible for dysentery, so
Yeah,
this is
that's-
very
Oh, I
appropriate.
know. Yeah, no, that's why I gave him Contagion at the
Yeah.
beginning. I was like, most people die from diseases. I mean,
Does that count as one of my whole life holds?
Life holds, yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you haven't marked it.
Oh well.
All right. Well, since
Plus
Death is
1
still
to
prone on
honesty.
the ground, I'm
Yeah, I was gonna say.
gonna run
Death
up behind
is-
him and shove my sword right up his ass.
Death is prone, and this is the moment when you're going to be like right coming up behind him. So you absolutely can do that.
Don't
Yeah.
mind me throwing up.
So
No,
give
dude.
me,
Sever his ass.
give me
I'm going-
specifics. Do we like end of the blade? Do we slash
Oh
with the
yeah,
blade?
no, it is 100% like point of the sword right up his poop chute. Like,
All right. Well, he is divine, so I'm not guaranteeing he has a butthole, but he will now.
I was just about to say.
So
Like-
that is a strength +2, right, from your
Yeah,
fantastic blessings.
Clean
yeah,
block.
and I'm doing this with nothing but just pure destruction. That appetite, like,
Fair enough.
I'm trying to destroy this man's hind end. Like,
All right. Well, now, what are you doing later, Blake?
we can figure that out.
All right. Awesome. 9 + 2, 11. Please tell
12.
me you have. Please tell me you have at least one strength.
That's a 12 and a sever.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he's also got the 2 bless still.
the 2
Oh,
blessings.
yeah. No,
and
I
so
already.
it's a 13.
Fantastic.
This is
All right.
fucking wonderful.
So, what's going to happen, Blake, is you're going to catch the Angel of Death completely unawares. You're going to sneak up on him, and with an absolute appetite for the destruction of all mankind, except for yourself and the betterment of only yourself, you're going to carve an angel a new asshole. You're going to take a very large, cloud-like, surfboard, Final Fantasy-type, double-edged, two-handed sword, and you're going to shove it up what would be his anus. You first off, let's see what your damage is to give me a better idea of the effects. What's your? I forgot yours. It's been a while.
D10.
D10.
Yeah.
D10. 6.
Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. +1 for my two-handed.
2, 3 then. Thank you. I keep forgetting that fucking thing. So obviously, Azrael, the Angel of Death, is caught completely unawares and surprised and lets out the girliest wail that you've ever heard in your life. Like the twinkiest, like
Mr. Slave.
gay porniest. Ah! Yeah, no, not quite that. Not quite that gay, Evan. But pretty close to that. Like a straight
Didn't
man.
even get it. I didn't
Imagine-
even spit on the end of it first. Like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like a straight version of Mr. Slave. I don't know how or what that is, but just picture that. So you hit so powerfully and so deeply, you just ram him and ram him and ram him.
You pegged the fuck out of that.
You have the opportunity to give me a strength check to see if you can pull him off the ground impaled on your sword.
oh yes, please, please, let's do this.
Do a little spinny motion with it too.
Like,
Blue
I
or
want
white
like
dice.
I want like the what is that? The medieval where they just stick them
Mhm.
on a post.
Oh, on a
just,
pike. Yeah.
Like
yeah,
impaling.
I want
I
it to be
just
like
imagine
that.
his character looks like this dude.
What?
If
Oh,
the
you
picture
saying-
will send. Yeah. With the
Oh.
two-handed sword.
And that is a
It's-
smash
it-
proc.
It's
Oh, I
Guts
know.
from
I'm getting
Berserk.
there. I'm getting
Yeah.
there. If he fails this roll, we're just going to go with messy and forceful. But if he continues this roll, the next action he takes will have messy and forceful, because I assume it will be to flail or fling him around. So,
Oh yeah, like I'm swinging him like a rag doll.
blue or white dice?
Oh, let's go white.
White. And I would definitely say this is an appetite for destruction, wouldn't you?
Oh, fun hundo.
Let's see if you
I'm out here
lift
trying to
these-
destroy that ass.
Let's talk more about what we're doing later. Oh no.
Well, that's not great.
7.
Oh my.
Well, it's 5, 6, 7.
It is,
or 4,
but
6 plus whatever.
D6 is
But
bigger than the
because-
D8.
Yep.
But that's just a complication as a result of his pursuit of pure destruction.
I mean, my sword got stuck in his butt.
That is exactly.
No, that means the angel is your sword.
Yeah.
If we win this fight, I'm claiming that as a weapon.
All right. So your appetite for pure destruction, unfortunately, was stronger than steel. You attempt to lift the angel of death up by the hilt of the sword, and it snaps off in his new anus that you made. You have permanently broken your two-handed sword
Evan, can you turn into a magnet?
unless you can retrieve the
No,
two-handed
I don't.
sword.
Maybe, but
I
right
think
now
you
I'm
can
gonna
turn
run
into
out
a
of hold.
Wait,
I'm
so
gonna run out of
hold
life
on.
before everybody else.
So if
just
my
waiting for
sword
the shit.
broke while up there, every time he takes a step, I feel like he should take damage.
I agree.
Because
Twists.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
he take damage anytime he moved?
That does make sense. That does make sense.
He's just gonna have to stand perfectly still.
I
And then
can do
every
that.
time we hit him, there's a damage bonus.
You know what? That makes sense. That was a fantastic roll, and he has messy and forceful, which procced. So,
I'm writing that down as memorable moments.
for the remainder of this section of the fight, my angel will take 1d4 on every movement action and 1d4 as a result of every defend or attack that is thrown against him. So there's a d4 on pretty much everything he does or has done to him. Until or unless he
Is
removes
there
it.
an action you guys would like me to do?
I was going to say, we got Darian over here.
Just attack him at whatever.
Do you want me to like merge?
Are you still air?
If you can
I'm still air
volley,
right now. Yeah.
You could
you
float
can
over him
volley
and
at
turn
him.
into a brick like Kirby does.
You
Right.
could get diarrhea and turn into air, and then do what I'm doing.
You could. It is very effective. This fight is, as always, going
Brain of
much
shit.
different than I expected.
I would rather not do that personally.
Or actually, Darian, what are you wanting to do? Because I'll get you on the way to do that, but Azrael's going to have an action before you get there.
I don't even know. I've just been chilling.
All right. That's cool. I mean, you can do that.
Like-
There's no rule that says you got to fight.
I've always
you
been
and Blake
the one
are
to
both-
just sit back and watch.
You guys are full of life right now. We need
I was
we need
about
to
to
spend
say,
these life.
I'm not going to say that having a few people in the realm of death and a few people in this version of the fight would not be a good idea, but I'm not going to tell you for sure. So maybe what you're doing is smart.
I'm gonna have my dog or
Oh.
my wolf attack him while I shoot an arrow.
19, 18 for the original attack, 17 for the attempt to pick up, 17. No one else, right? No. Okay, sorry. What'd you say, Carter?
I'm gonna have my wolf attack him, and I'm also going to attack. I'm gonna just swing the bow since I'm so close.
Sorry. That was really loud, I'm sure. Oh, God. Oh, not bad. Not bad. 5, 6, 7, 8.
11.
11. Fantastic. The attack goes off flawlessly as he is quite fucked up. So you will deal a, I want to say D8 plus the D4, right?
Mhm.
Right?
It's just a D8.
Well, the D4 from the sword buried in his
Mm.
anus. And your
You're
dog's
right.
attacking too, but you don't have ferocity, do you?
Nope.
Ah,
Mhm.
damn it.
No. No extra damage.
3. Oh, I said Azrael was going to get an attack before y'all did anything. Ah, fuck it. You're real fast, let's say. I mean, he is a little put off by having like a 6-foot sword shoved up his anus. So we'll give you that one. So it does 5 damage, minus 2, 2, 3. Carter, you need to work on your profession and put some fucking piercing on your weapons. And extra damage is what you need to do. Fuck,
By the way,
what-
we can repair your sword later, Blake.
By 2.
if
By
you get
2,
the
don't be upset.
okay, I made a stupid. I just forgot what number I was supposed to switch this to. Does anyone know?
Let's see
What
that.
was the damage roll?
It
Minus
was
his armor?
I think
It was a 3. It was a 3 before. Okay.
You said you wanted to chug on my pen.
God, I suck at this. All right. So, first off, Azrael is going to take out his scythe and do a quick and painful slash in a semicircle, attacking all 3. Well, sorry, Evan's in the air still. All 2 of the people around him. Dealing 1d4 to himself in the action. 1. Oh, shit. There went my marker. 7. Yep. Defy danger, Carter, first. What do? The attack's coming at you about waist height. It's a scythe.
We'll try and limbo again.
Limbo. You're going to go for the... You realize how bad that's going to be when that fails, right? Being that you were specific about it. All right. 6. Not bad.
So 9.
9. Carter...
And then the same for the wolf.
5, and the same for the wolf. 4. So middling roll. You try to do your Neo thing. You go backwards, and unfortunately, because you aren't, I guess, with the luck of the gods this time, you lose your balance and fall onto your back. But you take no damage. You will just have to get back up. Your dog, being that your dog does not actually have a health pool, I'm going to say that he does actually get hit, but it doesn't seem to affect him very much, except to knock him back away from the fight. Sorry, you guys can't see that, can you? Yeah. All it does is serve to knock him back. Blake, defy danger for me, buddy. Scythe is coming around across and at your waist level. He's basically trying to cut you in half.
Blake, how many life holds do you have?
17.
That's why I'm just going full out and just attacking every round I get a chance. I'm going to block with the Axe of Cleaves and go in for a counter attack.
Okay, so you want to do that as 2 actions or 1? Because you can.
One.
Okay, so you just want to counter attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus strength.
It's a 1 plus
1.
my 2 blessings. So
Oh
it's
yeah. 13, fantastic. So with the forceful, you will actually slam so hard into the handle of his scythe, along with your attack against him, that you will knock the scythe across the room.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was gonna, because I have that smash ability too, because I would be able to knock the scythe out of his hand anyway.
Oh, fantastic.
You
Fantastic.
can chop off his other arm.
You can.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah, I want to make him armless. I wanted to call him Stumpy.
All right. Is that a move that you would have had to call out before now, I'm thinking? Like, isn't that a move you have to use specifically?
It's not how it's written.
No,
Okay,
It
it
just
really?
says when
When
this
you
attack and
happens.
slash on a 12 plus, you deal your damage and choose something physical your target
Fantastic.
has.
Fantastic. So you take his other arm?
Yeah.
Awesome. So you will deal your damage, which I've forgotten again. D10?
D10. Yeah.
He's gonna have to point with that sword on his ass.
6 plus D4. D4. He gets a D4 every time he does a fucking thing. 3, 9, 7.
Sweet. Honestly, I don't see why he's not giving up at this point. Man has no arms and a 6-foot sword up his hind end.
He's
Like-
divine, buddy. This is only
Let's go for a
the
leg break.
tip
not
of the
looking
iceberg.
very
Sounds like a
divine right
bad
now.
freaking time.
Oh, just wait till you die, motherfucker. Just
Let's
wait
get the
till
legs
you
next.
Then
die.
kill me.
Are you going to turn him into a screaming potato? Please turn him
Yes.
into a screaming potato.
A headless potato.
So, along with the messy and forceful, you're going to knock him backwards, and he's going to trip over Carter, who's laying prone. Which means that
Yeah,
he's
get shit
going to
on.
fall like a fucking turtle.
Into the vomit, right?
I'm gonna go empty out. I'm gonna go empty out the right leg.
Real quick, before that happens.
Armor.
No. You're going to fill the left leg because the timer just went off. First, Evan,
Good
who...
that I'll have 2 legs full.
Yes, you will. Which, incidentally, that's probably going to cause you some problems, like some weight problems here soon.
It's
Or
okay.
would
He's
it
about
just
to get
squish
rid
out
of it
the
all.
sides?
What?
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. I'm about to get rid of it anyways. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah. Probably going to have to give me a constitution check to get rid of it.
I mean, fuck it. At this point, just take the pants off and slap him with them.
Well,
Wow.
not enough modifiers in the world for that. Get those
Wow.
police die out of here. Throw them out the window.
Yeah, apparently. Jesus Christ.
Defund those dice.
I need to. I like these dice, though. I like double ones. They make me really happy. All right, so Carter, you remember how you were on the ground?
Oh, no. I'm clenching.
So that shit is just going to pour down all over your body, just everywhere, dealing Evan's damage, which is
1d12 plus 1d4.
good. That's what I thought. I was happy. I'm very happy about that. 8, 12 damage, Carter.
Yeah, I'm dead.
12.
I'll divine intervention that.
All right.
Yeah, I'm dead.
God damn it. Let's see.
The man died from a
And
poop storm. Like
Divine intervention.
Dude,
So,
I got shit on
Evan-
so hard I died.
what minor effects?
Activia.
Yeah, that needs to be a memorable moment and a half right there.
Uh,
Evan, how does the bear tar affect this moment to cause that sailing
Hmm.
stream of eagle bat shit to not hit him?
I'm glad you asked because
I figured you'd
the
have a
combined
great
force
answer.
of Divine Bear and Tar, the ass of the Bear Tar manifests between the shit volley and Carter and shit's back.
Ah, that's not the direction I thought you were going. I thought you were going for a fart joke. Okay, so you have a
Horse-
Dragon
horse
Ball
and bear
Z laser fight with shit.
Shit.
Is what I'm picturing. Is that's what happening? That's what's happening? Yeah.
Yeah,
think so.
season
Okay.
1.
I want you to know
A lot of
that this
screaming.
is not how divine intervention works. It is a minor effect that prevents the attack, but this is gonna fly. This is definitely gonna fly because obviously I'm
It
gonna let
fits
that
lore.
happen. Yeah, no, I'm obviously gonna let that happen. So yeah, only you and Carter. No, Carter's face down and about to shit and puke himself. So no, he doesn't see this, but they do feel. Everyone in the general area feels like
Well,
the
damn.
slightest rain of divine shit as the bear tar's violent shit just kind of like counter splashes but protects Carter.
And
I
don't
hate-
forget the Rumble.
I hate all of you and what you've made my campaign. So
I didn't have anything to do with this. Don't come
You
at me like
escalated
that.
it.
Bro, I just got
did.
here.
I know. This has been a
You
year.
talk
of
that
just
way to
escalated
Evan,
quickly.
and you can talk that way to fucking Carter. They're the one that like fucked your campaign.
I know.
What? I didn't do
And
shit.
And Mike.
Mostly Mike.
Mike did too.
Mike does too much damage. Mike does way too much damage.
I do hardly any damage.
You don't. I need to work on that. Although I've given you a way to work on that. We'll see if you work on that first.
There's
piercing.
some
I
kind
don't
of
do a lot of
cylindrical pink
damage.
object in the way of your camera, Darian.
I know.
Is that just the dildo that you've?
No, it's the dab pen.
Oh, that's lame.
I was legitimately a glass cannon.
Yeah,
I
you
would
were. You only
die
had like
in one
19
hit.
HP.
Yeah.
We're getting real close to 10, so I'm going to try to speed this up real fast. Carter, you are going to shit yourself. Give me a defy danger, or not a defy danger, but a Constitution check. Oh, you are fine.
Oh, that's a
Absolutely
10.
fine. Yep. You will take a D4 damage from the shitting.
Does that use up one of my holds?
Oh, I take a
Does.
D4 too from the shit.
Oh, fuck. Thank you.
You know what?
40.
I feel the tides of battle are turning with the amount of shitting and vomiting.
Yep.
I'm gonna do my thing.
All right.
I'm gonna have the wolf and I attack him since he's prone right now.
Okay, that's a good idea. Darian, I fucking pushed you off the board almost. I'm gonna have you coming that direction, and you're going to do that whole fun thing. Let me look it up
Yep.
again. So I've got it in front of me because it's really fucking big and long. Where are you? Ah, there it is. Okay. When you feel the tides of battle turning against you, make eye contact with your dog and plunge your weapon into your heart. Your death will bind your dog to you for a short time, giving you new abilities. Gain 10 hold. Spend hold 2 magic volley, teleport, drain health, or transform. Jot that down just so I've got it. And let's see. So what's happening? The angel is prone. Carter's going to attack. Darian is now in death form. And I think I have all the holds caught up. Nope. Darian 1. Blake didn't do anything. Oh, and a D4 to my angel fell from the. That's unfortunately 0 because it's a 2. Okay, so Carter, attack for me.
Wolf and I are attacking. I'm gonna swing the old bow at him.
Okay.
So
6.
that's a 9.
9. Oh wait, you don't have to roll. I'm so sorry. You deal a D. I forgot again. 8
No, you could.
and a D4.
A D8. Yeah,
Okay.
just a D8.
5.
But yeah, no, you're
The
right.
D4 from the blade being stuck up his ass. So that brings you down to 2
Yeah.
hold, Carter. Oh, you had the dog attack too, right?
Yep.
1 hold, Carter. You feel the embrace of death slowly choking in around you. You notice that things seem darker, more bleak. You deal your damage. 5, 6, 7, minus 2, 5, 9, 289. Next, my angel rights himself. but does not take any direct action because it does take a second. Because he is armless.
Because I'm going to run in and take a good swing at his head with my axe.
Okay. Do you like run in and fucking barbarian like jump attack that shit, or like how are we? Doing?
Oh, just
Okay.
going for it.
What part of his body do you aim for?
What was that?
What part of his body do you aim for?
His head.
Yep. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus strength 11, 12. You will get messy and forceful, and I'm sorry. Fuck you. You're not beheading my angel.
What? I get smashed? It says.
Fuck you. How's it worded? Let me see. See if I have any defense.
No.
Smash. Well, I mean, he's divine, and this isn't even his true form. You're not going to kill him, but you might behead him. Wait, where the fuck is Smash?
When you hack and slash on a 12 plus, do your damage and choose something physical your target has. A weapon, their position, a limb, they lose it.
Limb. I knew I had a defense.
Oh,
Fuck you.
that is technical
Who's at the
wording.
lowest health?
Yeah, welcome to this game, buddy
Wow.
boy.
Who's
Fine,
at the
I'm-
lowest health right now?
Who, what?
Carter is, but he's got
Yeah.
one hold left, which means he's about to die.
Yeah. He's pretty much fucked.
Okay. Between you and Evan, who's
I've got 13.
Evan?
Evan, you're muted.
I've taken 9 damage so far, so I'm at 15.
Okay, I want to do a health drain.
First, Blake's damage. Hold on. 1 sec. Blake's damage was a D. What? What's a D4? D10. Thank you. 4 damage, unfortunately. You do have messy and forceful, though, so your attack will slam him against the wall, dealing an additional, let's say, D6 damage. Wow. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, so it's 5, which brings him up to 94. Wrong color, but you get the idea. All right. Darian, drain health. As volley, except 10 plus, drain all of the damage done. 7 to 9, drain half the damage done. In this form, you cannot be healed. Your drain health goes to a target nearby ally.
It's gonna go to Blake.
Okay. 3. Plus, it is dexterity, so
3.
6. Fortunately, your attack is going to fail and draw the attention of Azrael, who teleports directly in front of you.
I'm gonna use transform and smoke the fuck out.
Good choice.
I'm going to run back up on him and
8,
slash at him again.
15, 13. Okay. You 6, 7, 8, 9. You were smoking or transforming. That would be technically.
Transform is turning in or using the dog's abilities,
Yeah, so it'd be technically wisdom. So 6 plus 3 plus wisdom.
which is a 2.
11. So you very successfully turn into the dog and smoke 2. Where do you want to go?
I want to go behind him and use a mega volley.
Mega volley has volley except 10 plus 3 arrows, Vacheron, 7 to 9, 2, yada yada, blah, blah, blah. 5 plus dexterity. God damn.
3.
3.
Come on, man.
12. 7 holds for Darian still. 7, 8, 9. Wait. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So
Where you
five,
just
2
marked
arrows.
is not visible because of a light.
Oh, it's just me keeping track of. God damn it.
7.
Just me
My
keeping
holds.
holds. Yeah. And I fucked my board up again. Hate this thing. Need to figure out a better setup for this. There we go. All right, so 2 arrows of Acheron dealing your damage twice, which is
It is
the extra D4.
Yes.
Right, you don't have your dog. I think you're a D.
I am my dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
have my dog.
it is technically a D8 plus a D4. But remember, didn't you upgrade me from a D8 to a D10 because of you took away my extra die that I used to have?
Nope, that was just Evan. You got the extra defense while you're on your
Oh, that's
dog.
right. That's right. Cool.
But will get the extra D4 from the sword that Blake planted in his anus.
Hell yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7 plus 8, 9, 10 minus 2. 8 brings that to 3. Why can't I do math?
302.
2. Yes, thank you. 302. Fantastic. Who was he pissed off at? He was pissed off at someone. You. He turns around to counterattack.
Oh, Blake was
Oh, wait a minute.
Blake was charging.
Oh, was he? Blake?
Yeah. Yeah, it was announced before Darian smoked behind him, so I guess they're side by side now.
Okay.
Well, here, how about this? I'll just poof away as he turns around, and that way he doesn't see Blake until I dip out.
Won't turn around quite yet, because that will happen at the same time, because I messed that up. Oh, shit, I forgot to reroll for your shit timers.
Oh, yeah.
6. 6 minutes. All right, so Blake, attack for me, buddy. Ooh, how are you doing it? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What did you do?
I'm gonna take out or hit him on the leg. Just run on the side.
Fantastic. Does it remind me? It's not on a 10 plus. It's a 12 plus.
It's a 12 plus. Yeah.
Okay, so it is a 10, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep.
Okay, so it is a 10. It is successful. Do you want to open yourself up to a counterattack and do an extra D6 damage?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a D6, a D10, and a D4.
That's a lot.
It is. You're getting up there. 3, 10, and 1. 13, 14, minus 2, 12 brings him to 14. And brings you down to 16. Yes. He will turn the fuck around and attack Darian. Simply because. Poof. Poof is a defy danger. You got it. 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus, we will say it's dexterity now because you're not actively transforming. You are transformed, and I see that move as being dexterity unless I'm wrong, wasn't it?
3.
I think we made it dexterity. You need to go back and check on that. But 9, 10, 11, 12. So you very successfully. Where do you poof?
I'm gonna go behind Carter.
Okay. Carter. All right. So he attacked. That didn't seem to work. He is going to turn to Blake and extend a bony, deathly finger. You, sir.
He doesn't have any arms.
Good point. He would extend a bony, deathly finger, but instead he just kind of does it with his eyes. You see the hatred boiling in his eyes a little bit as you feel.
Yeah, I've taken both of his arms and shoved a sword up his ass, so he's probably a little upset. He's spaghetti.
We need to take his
dysentery. Well, you realize just cutting parts off of my bosses isn't always the most effective way to fight, right? Like, I've started building all of my bosses with ways to hold their weapons armlessly, to see without eyes. Like, you're just going to make me build bosses against you is all you're going to do.
He can bite the sword. He's got to go pick it up, but he can bite the sword.
He's divine. He has magic weapon, buddy. He can animate a weapon to fight for him.
Can I go and, like...
Darian, you're cutting out real bad. I'm only hearing, like, 1 word out of 20.
Can I, like, kick that sword further up his ass?
It is buried all the way. You would have to insert yourself.
Don't I stab my spear?
Just kick him in the ass.
What did you say? You're cutting out real bad, Darian. I can't make out what you're saying.
Don't I still have my spear and my shit?
Nope. When you are transformed into anything, you everything you're carrying. Yep.
Can I mega volley up his ass?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't see why not. I don't see why not at all. So unfortunately, Blake, you are now on the shit timer. In case that wasn't clear, which is 2 minutes and 30 seconds away.
Fantastic.
Is going to.
I was just curious. I'm not trying to, but I was just wondering.
He is going to open his cloak just a little bit, exposing
Ow.
mine.
Ow.
With his, you can do it with your shoulders, buddy. It's just a cloak. He's not.
We took off everything, I thought.
He doesn't have an
Okay,
arm.
he
What
has an upper
shoulders?
body, doesn't he? He has an upper body. Yes. Yeah. I can move my upper body. That's fine? That's fine with you guys? All right.
But are you moving your
He's
upper
just-
body or are
he's
you
just
just
stuck,
moving your
he's just
arm
like-
back?
All right, so he is going to take an extra turn to point at Darian. Darian, you now are on the shit timer.
Hey,
Okay.
no, you
No.
didn't give me a chance.
Yep, nope, you didn't get one.
I was just curious.
Nope.
Damn.
No, no, I'm kidding. You're not on the shit timer. But he does manage to wiggle around, sort of like a, well, I don't know how to describe it other than an armless man, like an armless man in a trench coat. He just kind of like,
He's kind of like swimming backwards.
and Tien falls to the ground for just a moment before it begins glowing and floating in the air. It will now attack for him and separately from him as a divine weapon.
Thunderbolt Fantasy.
You. Let's see. I need a marker for my weapon. Marker.
Anybody
for
want to
weapon.
attack? Anybody want to do anything?
Carter, defy
I want a
danger, motherfucker.
Well, he's dead, so it doesn't matter.
What you gonna do though, Carter? I want to know exactly how your body flails out of existence in this world.
By just standing there and dying.
The whispers of death,
The least exciting way possible.
the whispers
I
of
feel
death,
like fuck.
and the knowledge of his mortality take him over as he completely accepts death. Which, by the way, not a terrible action considering the entire second phase is basically going to be role playing. So you completely and totally accept death as the scythe comes and smashes into you. Or not the scythe, I'm sorry, the sword comes and slashes into you and across your body. The mere action of taking the damage uses up your last hold, and you are dead. They see your corpse fall. Ooh, and there's the shit timer. That's perfect! Shit timer just went off. So they see your corpse kind of just fall down to the ground, and then what was the South Park episode, Evan? Was it South Park?
Brown noise.
Where someone just
The
started
brown note.
so violently
note.
out of the leg of their pant that they started
Brown
like
note.
flying around. Was it Brown Note?
Yeah.
No, that was the new Ghostbusters, the 2016 Ghostbusters.
Oh, that's right.
I don't. You can't be serious. I
Yeah,
remember
Melissa
being animated.
McCartney just kind of flew around an alley.
I can't tell. You're obviously trolling me because I
That
remember.
was actually the stupid ghost laser.
No, but seriously, somewhere in South Park. Well, anyway, basically what happens is his corpse falls down dead, and the shit exploding from the leg of his pants causes him to just kind of like a little ways on the ground. Carter, what happens to you, my friend, is you wake up moments later, scared, terrified, and unsure of what's happened. You have all of your gear, you have no dog, and you're in the same room, but it looks fairly different. It is much, much darker, and you see the giant corpses and things that were all strewn around the room, and the massive demons. You see what you think are the souls of those demons shackled to their corpses as they angrily try to get away. There's nothing, no sign of Azrael at first until you look into the center of the room, where what you see...
Really?
I wrote down the description. Okay. What you see is a very large, very, very shadowy, dark creature. He stands about 2 or 3 stories tall. His head is surrounded with 4 faces, one on the front, one on each side, and one in the back. His entire body is covered in eyes and tongues, numbered to the number of souls on the earth. And I am directly pulling this from fucking like Catholic mythology of angels, so don't blame me. So he has millions and millions of tongues and eyes, and he seems somewhat ethereal. He looks directly at you as you become transfixed on one of the 4 faces, and notice that it's the face of... Let's see, who did I have for you? Hold on. The face of your brother. Apparently you have a brother, Carter. Your brother's face, which brings back memories that you had tried to shove back. Apparently, sometime in the past, your actions directly led to your brother's death. So, first question, it's now 10:10. You need to go, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we will cut it
Oh.
off right there. Be thinking about, and all of you generally think about, because I will tell you who it is that's the relation is, but phase 2 is going to be dealing with a prior issue where you caused a loved one to die. Be thinking about how you're going to roleplay through that, because the only way to defeat death is to face death, unfortunately.
Is the what?
Is to face death. So, Carter, you will be facing your brother, who your direct actions caused to slip into the veil of death. Do you have enough time for a end of session, Carter, or do we have to do that next time?
Probably next time.
No worries. Disconnect. Go right ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and do a end of session with them. Make sure and remind me that I owe you one.
Okay. Sounds
Good
good.
night, Moon.
Yeah, man.
Later.
Right.
Oh, Carter. If I'm not too late.
Yeah.
When can we play again? Would anyone be okay with another 2-hour session tomorrow?
I'm good.
Or too much, too quick? We could split it up. I don't care. You guys tell me. But
I'm
Carter,
good. I raid at 9 p.m., but I'm otherwise off work.
Yeah,
you're off
probably
work.
can for a little bit tomorrow.
What time could we start then? Because Evan was the major problem with starting at 8. Could we start at like 5 or 4 or something? Because we probably wipe out the whole fight between 4 and like 9. Now that we have.
Yeah, I don't get off till 3.
Okay.
So.
Would it be inconvenient for you to make 4?
Probably not.
We'll shoot for like 4:30 ish. I'll shoot text and everything. Get some sleep.
Okay. Sounds good.
Good night.
Later.
Take it easy, bro.
The rest of you, end of session. Well.
You also never asked me an outsider question as well before we started.
Thank you. I'll do that right now while I'm thinking about it. Look at it so I remember what it says.
Please be something easy, like favorite food or some shit.
Oh, fuck you, buddy. It's for an experience.
Yeah.
All right. So, tell me about your home life. Like, I know about your professional life. What were your parents like?
It was, my mother was a at-home
Stay at home.
homebody,
Okay.
and my dad was always out at war.
Out at war. Fantastic. Cool. Market experience.
Yeet.
So 2 options. Carter is technically in phase 2, which he can't affect anything on this side of the fight. Only you guys can affect things on his side of the fight. So technically that effect is directly tied to the amount of damage you do. So we can do one of 2 things. We can continue playing and see how long it takes for someone else to die, or we can end session now. Your guys' call.
I mean, I can continue.
I'll die pretty soon, so.
Okay. Blake, you good to keep going fighting?
Why not?
Deal with the role stuff, so I would like to die actually.
Okay. All right. That's
I have significant character reveal stuff that I've written for this.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Kind of impressed.
I mean, my whole thing is literally like me betraying my fucking
Everyone?
Cunt.
Okay.
All I heard was cunt.
Yeah, me too. It made sense then.
Literally, me
I don't know why, you're still cutting out.
betraying my. I'm basically betraying and disgracing my country with my whole entire fucking story.
Good. That's actually really helpful because I can't wait for you to die.
Because, well, I mean, think about it. Like, the one rule that we all had was that we don't fuck with death.
Yeah.
And my companion died, and so I sold my soul to bring him back.
Yeah. I like it. Wait. Your companion? You mean the dog, right?
Yeah, he was my soul companion. We're soul bonded from the moment I was born.
Fantastic. All right, so what happens on your guys' side is, of course, as I said, Carter gets slashed across the chest and abdomen, dealing enough damage to kill him, falls to the ground, shits, and propels himself a little across the floor, and he is dead. But
I'm gonna go see his
hold on. I have 2 diarrheas to deal with, darling. Starting with Evan. Evan, who is still flying around, is going to shit himself. Well, shit the angel, hopefully.
Yeah, strategic. There's a lot of nearby.
I know. I was really
Thank God.
hoping.
All right, so 11.
11. You very,
Or
very accurately shit directly at him, dealing your damage plus the d4 from the buried thing. Your damage is d12, right?
Plus 1d4.
Oh, and plus the other. Okay, that's right. 4. Oh, shit. 1 and 2. 6, 7. So 5. So 9. I didn't need to leave that. 1.
And I guess I take 1d4.
Oh, yes. Keep forgetting that. 4 damage. Blakey Poo, you begin shitting directly into your pants violently. Unfortunately, you don't have the option of projectile shit, so
Wearing
Unless
pants.
you're wearing a kilt.
you aren't wearing pants?
No, I'm straight pooping on the floor.
All right. Like you saw it coming and you got to it in time? You just like...
No, like I just don't wear pants. I have like a loincloth kind of deal.
Braveheart.
Oh.
Braveheart
Yeah.
All right.
style.
Remember,
They're ready to
'cause
move
I've
at
got
any
that,
time.
All right.
I've got that unencumbered and unharmed where I
forgot
wear
about
that. But
It's actually on your sheet. I forgot about that.
so
That's
joke's
right.
on you. I don't wear pants.
All right. That's okay. Still take a d4 damage. 2.
Oh wow, cool.
But I will be nice, being that you didn't have to directly deal with the after effects quite so much. We'll skip that constitution check, but you are not well. And real quick roll for the timer again, 6 minutes.
Mega volley.
Mega volley.
Can I get a mega volley shit?
5, you can. If you can transform into a demon.
3.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Just dip your arrows in the poop, and then hopefully it inflicts poison damage.
It's gotta have something.
Can I do that?
He's divine. He can
If it
cleanse.
worked in Vietnam, it would work for us, right?
I mean, there's no shit on you. There's shit on the angel, Blake, and like, you know what? We'll just put a little smear, here where Carter was. I suppose you could
Yeah.
go walk over to it. I'm not going to guarantee you any great effects, but I would
I
like
don't
to
want to
see
risk
it.
that right now. It's okay. I'll get to there. I'll slowly make my way over.
Okay, all right.
Don't forget, you always shit when you die.
Yeah.
That's South Park, more South Park lore.
Yeah, that might have to be continued lore from this point on. It might have to be a thing that I change, but anyway. Dare goes down. Hold. You got your successful thing. How much was it? It was a 10. So you
It was
get
an 11.
3 arrows. Yep, 3 arrows, dealing your damage 3 times. So what's your damage again?
It is a D8 plus a D4.
Yep, that's right. 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 27. Plus another d4. 28, 29. 29 damage, Mike. Jesus. Brings it down
Mike.
to 27. I'm calling her Mike because that's what Mike used to do to me. 27 damage, bringing that up to 46.
I just-
46. Jesus Christ. All right.
I want another mega volley.
And I'm
You-
gonna
You
hit
can,
him again.
y'all can hold your horses. Boss does
Wow.
get to attack.
No, he doesn't.
Boss is
Fuck
pissed
no.
the fuck off at Darian, who is not
Smoking out.
green.
Smoking out. Smoking the fuck out.
We'll see, darling. We'll
Smoke
see.
the fuck out.
4, 5, plus wisdom.
2.
4, 5, 6, 7. You will successfully smoke out, but you're just gonna.
No, I want to go behind him. I don't
Oh,
want to go with. Yeah.
Oh, I figured. Okay, all right.
No, he's got to turn the fuck around. I want to go behind him and back a little bit, like behind Evan a little bit, because I was gonna try to go all the way across the board.
Okay.
I'm in
okay.
the air, and I'm just maintaining position above him. So
I'm
I
just
need
trying
you
to
can
get
presume
like
I'm-
position for like where I'm going for on the board. Then now I'm gonna mega volley at his ass. At the
That
face.
not bad. That was a middling roll, darling. So
I mean, the middling with the poofing is that I don't get necessarily completely what I want.
Yeah, so you're only going to go halfway across, and the sword is going to start making its way towards you. So your options, it's not going to attack you yet. It's coming towards you. So your options are you can do that Mega Volley, but you're probably going to attack right after, or you can poof to a better position.
Fuck it, Mega Volley.
Yeah, that's a success. So D4,
At his face.
D8.
His fucking face.
Good. The person who sat still for like 12 turns is now real pissed off at the angel. Now we're involved. 8. 10, 17.
But it's times 3, remember, because it was a Mega Volley.
18, 19, 20, 21. And an extra D4. 22. 20, 20. So,
Don't forget the sword up his ass.
60.
Oh, that was the extra D4. That was just
Okay.
one, unfortunately. 366 damage. The sword comes up towards you and slashes across your chest. What do you do?
Poof.
Oof. Plus wisdom. 6, 7, 8, 9.
2.
Where do you go? Or where do you want?
I want to go directly to him and use transform to bite onto his like shoulder area.
Only a middling roll. So wait, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 9. It's middling roll. So you're not going to get exactly where you want. We're going to say a little over here. So how does that change what you want to do?
Another Mega Volley.
6, 5, 4, and the defy danger, and another mega volley. Cool. 5. Yeah, another 3. 8, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 34, 32. 32 damage. Okay. You are down.
Can I just run in and hit this man really, really hard with my axe again?
You
before I
Get
absolutely.
it,
poop my
boy,
pants?
get it.
It's your turn.
You just interrupt whenever you feel like it.
Good.
Just like you could in a real fight. Oh, yeah, buddy.
Oh yeah.
All right.
That's bud. Okay, so question. And I know that if I get the answer that I don't want, it's actually gonna hurt me a lot.
Good. So it's going to be the answer you don't want. I enjoy hurting you.
God damn.
It is a smash trigger.
So
It is.
because Carter's dead, does that mean that I lose that blessing that he gave me?
It is an ongoing spell, which means, yes, it requires his attention. Yeah,
Alright, so I'm
unfortunately.
back down to a +1 blessing.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter exactly right now. but yeah, just down to a +1. Thank you for pointing that out. I totally forgot about that.
All right.
Probably realized.
We gotta play honest. And oh, look at that! Wasted just enough time asking my questions that whenever before I swing my axe,
Yep.
can I just bend over real fast and just try to poop on him?
That is 2 actions. I mean,
I'll take it.
I will let you do that if you want to directly open yourself up to a counterattack.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I like
At this
you.
point in the fight, I'm in it to win it.
I like
Cheeks
you.
spread.
All right, so your damage was a D10 plus the D4 from your buried. Yeah. All right.
We know where this fight is going, Death. We're just going to make it as insulting as possible.
That's good. That's good. It's giving me a lot of fuel because once again, phase 2 is role play. So
Like,
This
I'm
is what you
telling
get
you.
for the plagues.
I can't wait.
I'm out here just to embarrass this man. Like, I've cut his arms off, my sword's still up his butt, and I'm gonna poop on him. Like, let's go for gold.
Okay, so unfortunately, your roll on the attack was very high, and you will get messy and forceful, meaning you are going to knock him back. So I don't know exactly how this is going to work, but rolls are rolls. Yeah, I was going to say because it's going to be a dexterity roll because it's a volley, and if it hits, it hits. I don't care how far away he is, it hits. So first we deal with your melee attack, which does go off. You deal your damage, which somehow is only 5 in the comments. So 5, 4, 3, 401. All right, kids.
Blake, really quick, I just want to point out that you and I are fucking wrecking house on this dude.
Oh yeah, Marcy, I don't know
I don't-
hands are.
I don't know.
We really
Evan's-
are.
Evan's shit bombs are doing quite a bit. Quite a bit. I mean, they're damaging him too. Which, incidentally, your
Oh, hey, wait, Kale, were you taking in the fact that I'm not divine?
your attacks aren't divine; they're demonic, which have
Which
no
is
effect.
arcane.
No, there's
Is it
arcane,
not?
demonic, and divine. Divine is powerful to demonic. Demonic is powerful to arcane. Arcane is powerful to divine in a circle. So technically, he would deal more damage to you. Yeah, but you don't have a health pool.
I thought last time it was different, but okay, it makes more sense, which is why I was confused last time.
I might have fucked it up last time because I didn't have it totally nailed down yet. Wouldn't surprise me at all. I have to go back and watch the video, but I was doing something. Oh yeah, your attack goes off. You knock him back against the wall, dealing another d6 of 6, 5, 4, dealing another d6 of damage and knocking him not necessarily prone, but just a little stunned for just a second as his eyes recollect from the blurry, crisscrossy vision and focus on your giant
Oh,
ass.
baby kitty.
Aw. On your giant ass as it is pointed directly towards him. You take a d4 from your dysentery, so you take 3 damage, and so you know your shit isn't a weapon, right? Like we're not treating it like a weapon, but
Yeah, no, I
if
just
you
I
succeed
just want to
this-
do it.
yeah, no. If you succeed this, I'm not going to guarantee he's. Oh well, that's not more.
I'm going for a headshot, by the way. 6.
It's rather specific. Plus
Yeah.
1 from the blessing, 7, plus dexterity.
That is it's 8. It's 8 total. So I want to shit in this man's mouth.
It is a middling roll, so we aren't going to be able to get real specific with our aiming. But I will
But-
say that at least a small piece of it probably got in his mouth. It
Just
didn't-
spend extra ammo.
Yeah. Spend extra. That is true. It is a volley. It is a volley. But no, I'm treating it like a middling roll. You're not going to get everything you want, but
Good. Honestly,
Say-
a little is enough.
we will say
I
you used
literally
extra
just shit on death.
ammo. You did. I hope you're marking all of these memorable moments.
Oh
Um,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Or not marking them, but at least noting them. I mean, I'm going to give them to you. There's no way in fuck I'm not. But okay, so yeah, you with your ass bared, shit a line of projectile shit towards death. That just like it's poorly aimed, but the stream is just so long and arcing that it kind of splatters shit on the ground on the way. Most of it lands around the area of his chest and like stomach. A piece gets in his mouth, and several bits like fly on the wall around him and like ricochet. So you fairly well cover death and shit. He is.
You swallowed that entire piece of pizza, Kimani.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say.
Yeah.
That's not where I thought that was going at all. But he can swallow
I
the
gave
poop.
him a piece of bread, and he snagged the entire thing from me. Ew.
Some of it goes into his arm wounds too.
I'll get it.
Probably.
Stop.
Probably. Just a little bit of shit in the arm wounds.
I'm thinking bathtub girl for the
I'm
projectile.
really thankful I don't know what that is.
I'll Google it immediately.
Nope. I've seen.
I'll put it as my background.
I have seen enough of all of the internet to know better than that, Evan. I'm much smarter than that now.
Evidently not all of it.
After one guy, one jar, I learned. So Death is very fucking angry, Blake.
Good.
Very, very, very
Let him
angry. And with you aiming behind you and you shitting towards him and bending over, I would definitely say that you're just a touch prone, wouldn't you? To the sword that's directly in front of you.
I would say that I am more in a bent over position,
Yeah.
ready to. I'm gonna assume that he's going to try to just get revenge
Okay.
in every aspect of what I've done to him.
Emphasis on the ass.
We do
I'm
need
scared.
to get a shit from Evan real quick, but first, defy
Initiative
danger
timer.
from the do a define danger for me from the counterattack from Azrael being pissed as fuck.
Let's see. Well,
Look,
where's
Kimani.
my sheet?
Catch it.
So he's like, what's he doing with the sword? Like coming
So
right
the
back
sword-
at me?
The sword has its own it can act on its own, and it's basically floating around, and so it came
Cool.
towards you and is attempting to just slash the shit out of you because
Cool.
its owner is pissed as fuck at you.
I want to try to catch it, like by the hilt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Real quick, a D4 to my angel because he every movement and action, and your shit was technically an action, and the
What are
swallowing
you
is that
doing?
tiny piece of shit.
What'd she just do?
2 damage against 2 armor, no damage. So I'm sorry. You want to try to grab it?
Yeah.
That will be a strength check, and just so you know, it has its own ability to move, so it will be a continued dangerous strength check to hold on to it. Do you still want to do that?
I don't want to like hold on to it to hold like keep it. I want to hold on to it to like
Fling it?
to like get it out of the way. Like
Not a horrible idea. All right. It will be
Like-
Dude,
dexterity.
I swear to
like
God,
it's in-
these fucking animals are
like
trying
it's in
to drive us
momentum,
fucking
and I
crazy.
want to grab. The
That's what they
sword,
do,
and it
Darian.
just-
Okay.
Like what is that
Kimani
called?
just
Like
threw up. She just
like
peed.
shot put or something.
Oh,
There
great.
you go. Shot
Little
put.
bit, I'm getting it. I should have taken
They're
her
taking
out.
inspiration from our fight.
Yeah. All right. So defy danger. 3, 6 plus strength plus 1 from Evan. So it
It's
is a
8
seven.
total.
8 total. So it is going to be a middling roll. You will grab it successfully, but not after having grabbed the blade on your first
Wow.
try. You will take
Wow.
damage. Low damage.
Wow.
4 damage. You cut your hand attempting to grab it.
Yeah,
do-
could I get some of those heals, please?
You
Go ahead.
you do
No.
manage to grab a hold of it, and you said you want to try to fling it, right?
Yeah, I want to fling it into the. I guess you can't see what I'm looking at on my screen, but like the top of the board where that
Yeah.
yellow piece is, that was
Like-
a wall, right?
Yeah, they're technically all walls. They're just zoomed in too far. But
Yeah, I
yes.
want to use the sword's momentum and try to just yeet that bitch straight into the wall where it's not going to come out like some King Arthur Excalibur.
Like up here, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to be a strength check.
I'm in.
No.
Yeah, no, I missed.
All
I
right.
I missed the wall.
No,
Yeah.
All of
you're
it.
not. So what's
Yeah.
going to happen, bud? What's going to happen? Because this sword has complete control, magical control over its own trajectory. So you're going to just fucking shot put that thing towards the wall, and it is going to pull a Yui. And it is going to come the fuck back and stab directly in your chest.
Oh,
Dealing
boy.
damage.
oh, boy.
Oh, and also...
Is that a D6 that I saw?
It's 3 of them.
14, yeah. His
Oh.
damage is 3d6.
It was nice knowing you guys.
There's still a divine intervention somewhere.
No, I'm
sure.
out. I only have 1.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, but it was nice knowing you. I did my damage.
Just be
Man, I
thankful
was literally just getting ready to do a fucking mega. Well, did you ever give him the health that I did from the mega health drain?
that's on him. I don't know.
I thought you failed that roll.
No, she
Oh, I
got.
did.
Oh, she did.
I
Fuck.
did.
You just got
It
all the
didn't do
volleys
anything.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I meant to do another fucking
Oh,
drain.
damn it.
Ah, my bad.
It's okay. Oh, you have
Valiant
14 holds, buddy. Oh. 6.
I'm dead right there.
12.
We can stop counting.
All right. So, you, buddy, have the exact same effect. You fall dead. You wake back up, see the darkness all around you. You see large demons and sort of.
we
You
go.
see large, perfect background, large demon corpses just as before, but you see the spirits of those demons shackled to their corpses, screaming in agony. Screaming in agony.
Fantastic.
We get it, you vape.
See, you see the body of Azrael as described before, tongues and eyes equal to the number of people alive on Earth, and 4 faces, one of which you recognize. As let's see, who are you? I was gonna do your. Where's my notes? Hold on. Oh yeah, your best friend in battle.
Wow.
In a
cool.
battle, you did something so neglectful that you caused your best friend to die right in front of you. You valued your own life over your friend's life in battle. Tell me more about this best friend.
Wow, that's honestly a lot of information you expect me to dump out on the fly.
Yep. Welcome to this game, buddy.
All right, cool. All
Tell me
right.
about this friend.
All right, so my friend's name was his name was Crota. I'm honestly pulling this shit just straight
You
from
might
another
jot
game.
it down because I'm not going to remember that or write it down myself. But I will remember the vague details because it's going to have to do with how we're going to role play it once we get back to this phase. But tell me a little bit about him, and then we'll skip you and we'll do the same thing with that we did with Carter and just bypass and go back to the regular world for now. Oh, incidentally, you do see Carter, but he is ethereal, kind of like shadowed out, and everything he says seems to echo through the whole room and fade into nothingness. You can't seem to interact with him in any way. But tell me about your best friend in battle. I assume that you guys probably trained together. You were probably in whatever military academy together, right?
Yeah, so we've been childhood friends our entire lives. Parents knew each other. Our dads fought in a lot of battles together.
Good choice.
Thus, we kind of just grew up together in the sense of, obviously, our family was in the same boat.
Yeah. Were you guys like the same class? Were you of the same level of I guess income or value in society?
Yeah, we were the lower class. We were struggling to get by. That's why we were in the war scene anyway.
Okay.
Try to make ends meet that way. But the reason why we both started training together was to follow in our father's footsteps.
Awesome. Cool. Honor.
Trained on our
honor.
own for decades, 10, 20 years.
Yep.
Big battle between the homeland and hold on a minute. I'm on a roll here and I can't lose it.
You're fine.
I was at big battle between Armdal and Einheim.
Yep.
And one of our regimes was completely taken out, sent us up to the front lines. We were last line of defense.
Okay, so how did you betray him and cause his death? You can be very vague for now if you want. Just a vague idea. Did you abandon him, let him get cut off? Did you allow him to take an arrow for you?
Whenever we went to the front lines, we saw the rivaling colonies, their best soldier. Doesn't know his name, nothing. He's just essentially just shrouded mystery. We just know that he's strong AF.
Yep.
And instead of going full on into the fight, I held back, let him get a few paces ahead, and that's where he was met with a volley of arrows. I saw them coming, and I did not say anything to stop him.
Fantastic. So what we will be dealing with the next time we play is you directly dealing with that and re-meeting the soul of him and trying to reconcile that. Whether you choose to take his place or whether you choose to once again leave him with death and come back to life will be in your hands. How you face death is up to you and your character. But for now, you are just in the realm of death. We'll get back to you.
I feel like I did a really good job on the fly. Like, damn.
Like I said, this game is good for getting people to do that by not giving them a choice. Like if you hadn't have come up with such a great story when you first made your character, the interview process would have been another one of those where I just keep putting you on the spot and force you to come up with details out of nowhere.
All right.
But this game does that a lot, you will find. So, Evan, shit for me, buddy. Shit for me.
So I'm dead. Do I?
You are. So here's the thing. Death is different at this point. It's obviously different because you're already dead. You have basically entered the realm of death. If you handle this poorly or take choices that would lead that direction, you will not ever leave the realm of death. You must face death and conquer death in order to come back to the regular realm and back to your body. Darian, perfect time.
Oh, I'm shitting.
So yes, shitting. Darian or Evan first.
Yeah. And
6
plus Dex 8. I can't see my death counter anymore. I think it's a 3 now.
It will be a 3.
Yep.
Yes. 3. You shit all the fuck over Azrael. It is a middling roll, so it is not precise. So you just splatter fuck everything that was him. As a result, I'm gonna take 2 damage off because it's not quite as direct. But what's your damage again?
D12 and a D4.
4, and another D4
Yeah.
because of the buried. 7, 8. Oh wait, 9. No, I just accidentally rolled the other one. 7, 8, 9. The extra D4 for the blade. Minus the 2, minus the other 2. 5. 5 damage. Oh, I forgot. He passed 400. Same thing as before. He begins drawing shadows towards him in quick motion. He seems to grow much larger, much stronger, and in his action directly after your shit, he glances towards the scythe, which becomes yet another control weapon.
Sentient being.
So now I have.
But this is good. He's an easier target when he's bigger.
Yes, that is true. I don't know how that translates directly into the game, but true. It's a valid point. And Darian, you have 4 holds left and 7 life holds. What you doing, darling? I feel like it's kind of your action. You've been gone for a bit.
Let's do another mega volley.
Does Evan need HP?
Oh,
Evan,
I do
you
take
need
1
to-
D4.
It's not major.
What do you
That's up
wait?
to-
What do you mean by HP?
Do you need health?
She
Oh,
can heal you.
I'm at 13 out of 24, and I'm at 3 life holds.
Oh, so it probably doesn't matter. He's gonna die soon
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, I'll do a mega volley and oh hey, it doesn't matter now. Let's go ahead and do the mega volley.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move you down here a little bit because it's hard to get everything on screen. There we go. Just gonna change your position so that I can get you on screen. Is that okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Oh God. Plus dexterity.
3.
6. So
Fail.
3 will attract the attention of the sword and the scythe.
Of course.
6. So first to reach you is the sword, which is flying towards you point first and attempts to just impale you. What do you do?
I'm gonna teleport behind Death.
He's kind of up against a wall. Side of it?
Okay. Why is he up against the wall again?
Blake smashed him so hard that he flew up against the wall.
And I pooped on him.
And then, yeah, several people shat on him. Oh, shit timer. Keep forgetting that. 1.
Oh boy.
Where do you want to teleport?
Let me try to teleport just enough behind it to where it's a little
He is
bit
very
past
large.
me.
I was gonna say he is very large. You could, yeah. You could get kind of behind-ish to side of him, probably.
Oh no, I meant the sword. That let me get to where the sword just goes past me and form my arm to catch it and fling it back at Death.
It's pretty specific. You'd be getting probably a bad result on a middling. You sure?
Oh, I know it's gonna go bad.
You could just try to strength grab it. How bad's your strength?
That because I did that.
I get a +2.
It's up to you.
No, I get a +1 to strength
Oh yeah, then your
on
option's
top
better.
of my +2.
However you want to do it. Probably be better to do the way you were originally doing it. Teleport right behind it and attempt to grab it as it's passing.
Yeah, let's do that.
Ooh, but if we do that, it'll probably be 2. Ooh, shit timer. It'll probably be 2 separate rolls. Because there'd be the teleport itself and then the dexterity of grabbing it. Do you
Yeah,
want to
let's
try
let her
doing
move
that?
happen.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Oh yeah, I will. So first one is the dodge, which you easily succeed. You poof directly behind it as it flies away. 4, 5 plus dexterity.
3.
Okay. 8. You will take a little bit of damage from grabbing it improperly and cutting your
That's
hand
fine.
on the blade.
I mean, I don't take damage.
3. Oh, true. So in that case, you'll lose a hold. 2, which actually, you're down to 1 in your form, buddy. And 4 life holds. What do you do with the sword while you have hold of it? If you tend to keep hold of it, it will be a strength check to maintain and a dangerous
I'm gonna use all of my might to hurl it back.
strength. Where are you hurling it?
Yep, and I get technically +3 to strength.
Why?
Because I automatically get a +1, and then I have
That's
a
right.
+2.
That's right. Okay. Where are you throwing it?
Back at death.
Back at death. 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. Or not damage, or 8. Plus, 11. So you easily fling the sword and pin death against the wall, dealing your damage, which is, I've forgotten again, D8 plus D4?
Yeah, a D8 plus a D4.
Plus the other D4
Plus
from the
a D
buried.
+2, because I get a +2 to damage.
That's right. Plus 2. 1. Wow. And 2. 2, 4, 5, 6 damage. Cut 2 by his armor. 4 damage. 4, 13.
I was gonna take a while.
I got 1 health left, so I'm gonna run.
What?
Awesome.
I just have to drop
You're going.
something
That
off.
will be a hold. That will turn you back out of your form.
I thought what I just did was my last hold.
No, you have one
Some
hold
swamp
you're
food
sitting on.
bombs are all-
Oh wait.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it would be. I'm sorry. I just lost
Yeah.
track. Okay,
So I'm gonna
so
take
yeah, you
out.
pop down to 1 health.
And that's
Ah,
an action as well.
it is, and the scythe was already heading towards you.
Awesome.
Yeah, I called that scythe heading towards you at the same time as the sword. That's got to have reached you by now. Defy danger.
Let me just try to dodge it.
Dexterity. It's your best choice.
Yeah.
I mean, you've only got 4 holds, but you want to use your grace?
Nah.
Okay.
I'll use it for role
Phase
play.
2. Yeah, that'd probably be smart because there are going to be a lot of charisma rolls, and that's not going to be your forte.
None of
Yeah,
us.
I got just a
Oh
0
my
at
god.
charisma.
What's
Well,
your
I'm fucked.
6, isn't it? Well, let's
Well-
see how bad this is. I know it doesn't matter, but I'm curious.
What was that roll?
A 2 and a 1. A 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
You take 6, 7, 8, 9 damage.
Well, I only had 1 health.
Good. Fantastic. Miss Darien. You heard the description of death before, right? The eyes and tongues, the 4 faces, the room full of demons shackled to their bodies, all that good stuff, yeah?
Yeah, I'd like to remind you that I'm also royalty, though,
Yeah.
if that changes anything.
Not in this particular case.
No, I mean for who you pick for me.
For who you... Oh, I already had them pre-picked, and I think this will work out. I could be wrong, and you may not like it, but I'll change it if you really hate it. I'm open to
Notification
changing
from
the person.
Blake
What's up?
in chat from Blake.
Chat? Why is chat not
Zoom
popping
chat.
up? No, why is it not popping up for me? Oh, there it is. Shit. I got to head out. I was saying, I'll your friend real quick. I can send all of my moments and all that shit next time. I'll just text him. We're doing a end of session for Carter next time. We'll probably just do it tomorrow. Thanks for pointing that out. It didn't pop up for me like it normally does. It's weird. So in addition, you also see Blake and what is his name? Carter. You see Blake and Carter as sort of ethereal spirits. They're moving slowly. They look grayed out. They're just not there. You can't interact with them. You do catch the eye line of one of the 4 faces of death, and unfortunately, you see the face of your sister. Your sister, whom you caused to die. So, tell me about your sister.
Well, she would be my younger sister she'd be my older sister. No,
Ooh,
younger. Let's go with
No,
No.
if she's older, then you probably killed her for royal reasons, right? Like assassinated that bitch.
Let's go something similar to that, but let's go with it more of she's the reason why I became a little bit tainted to begin with, and kind of who taught me the black magic. And the only way that I could bring my dog back was to sacrifice family, but because she was into black magic, it also made her an enemy of the state.
Fantastic. All right. So she lost her reputation and life because of you. Unfortunately, because of the storyline, she can't be willing to have done it. You would have had to have forced this on
No,
her
yeah,
somehow.
no. She's my teacher. I killed my teacher to bring back my companion.
Fantastic. We'll be working with that more tomorrow. Evan, shit for me, baby. Yep. That's a success.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just hop off though too.
No
And I'll
worries.
just get a hold of you guys tomorrow.
Okay, we'll do the end of session and everything tomorrow. Adios.
right.
Adios.
I'll save some of the more RP for when there's everybody.
Okay, let me go ahead and finish off this roll real quick. You successfully hit him with your volley of shit. You deal your damage. Again, D12 plus D4 plus D4. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and you take 4 damage. 17, 16, 15, 28. 428 damage as he is both pinned to the wall, armless, bleeding, and covered in so many layers of both animal and human shit that it is truly astounding.
Can I rush my next automatic shit and combine it?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you're the only person still alive, so you have 2 holds left.
Okay.
What do you want to do with 2 holds?
I just want to dive onto him with my
Okay.
talons, grab his head, and place my ass on his face.
Okay.
So that would be the automatic shit, and then another deliberate shit, and that would be my last 2 life holds.
You know what? Even though most of what I saw about the damage of your shit was the height from which it was dropping, I'm going to allow this because I deeply enjoy that image. So, but that puts you in melee. So that's going to be a hack and slash with your own shit, wouldn't it? Wait. Let me see how it's worded again. Hack and slash when you attack an enemy in melee.
Well, I don't know.
But the shit is a projectile. And because we set the precedent before when Carter has done melee, like not melee, but within melee range, point blank shots, there's still volleys. So no, still a volley.
Okay.
2 volleys from you. Fuck. We'll just do 2 dice. 2 sets of dice. First one will be the white one, just in case for some reason it matters. 9 and okay. Yep. So both shits are unbelievably powerful. They actually blast his head against the wall. So you will deal your damage twice. Plus, you're actually going to deal damage from forceful because that's how powerful that shit was. So you're going to slam his head against the wall, dealing an extra
shit
D6.
of my life.
It literally is. Yes. It's a D6 plus a D10 plus 2 D4s.
2 D4s and 2 D12s.
Thank you. 2. No, you did do them at the same time, so it would be 1. Okay, so it's 5. I suck at math. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Jesus, 20. 18 damage to death.
Cool.
36.
46.
Thank you. Boom. 446, the final number of damage that you guys
We
did.
dealt more damage than we did last time.
You did, actually, and that's without Mike. That's kind of impressive. Especially impressive because this is the highest damage boss I've ever thrown at you guys. So, yeah, you get the same description. You see the 3 of them, shadowy, ethereal, can't really affect them or anything, yada, yada, yada. Look at one of the final faces on Death's head, and it is your father. Tell me about your father and how he approves. Oh, it had to be a parent because you're a furry. Tell me about your father and how he approves of your furry ways. And also, how did you end up causing the death of your dad?
Okay. Well, he paid for me to go to vet school.
Obviously, yeah. I mean, your wealth had to start from somewhere. You're very rich, vet. Or were.
Goddamn. I was hoping you would say an ex-girlfriend.
That'd be too easy. It has to be someone you deeply care about.
Well, I was going to say the one who got away. I had a very original concept.
I mean, if your concept is good enough, I've already stated I am willing to change the person. But you're going to have to convince me that you are emotionally entrapped with this person to the point
Oh yeah.
that you do not want them to have further harm. Because the entire point of the second phase is going to have your character coming at odds with a death they caused that they didn't want to happen.
I was fucking a bitch in a squirrel suit
That's
at
not
a furry
sounding-
convention.
That's not
But not
sounding
just
bad.
any bitch. The
Okay.
one who got away.
Okay.
Because as I climaxed, I was not yet fully in control of all the druidic powers, and I went into
God.
Veritar form.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're definitely changing it. So yeah, it's not your dad. All right. Well, be prepared to describe that in detail for everyone. Her death, for one, and for two. So obviously you cared a great deal about her, and you lost control, just exploded her from the inside, and just wept in bear tar form over her corpse. Okay, I can allow that because it will be the face of her, and you will meet and deal with that death and face death tomorrow. Yay! Phase 1 finally done. Oh, and your question about timeline, I think I answered it, didn't I? Will be coming out at around 1935, 2 years after Hitler comes to power. Okay.
Oh, that influenced. That was a part of background stuff.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah, I finally wrote a real background.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah,
but,
that was kind of my
point
point with this fight.
To introduce it.
Yeah, it is, because that was kind of my point in this fight, was to kind of force you guys to have a little bit more family information, because like a couple of you do, but a couple of you I don't know a lot of background. I'm trying to build more into this fight, but you guys will be facing death emotionally and physically. Instantly, you do have all your gear, but I'm not going to tell you yet whether you still have abilities, spells, transformations, etc. We'll be dealing with that later, and depending on your answers primarily. The outcome of this will be you either are able to come back to the land of the living or are lost in the land of death forever. So keep a good idea on how you're going to roleplay this, because it might result in the loss of your character.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. I've got fucking dishes to do. I'm gonna go do dishes. I can't believe you guys weren't stupid enough to run over any of my red lines. I expected y'all were going to be dense about that. But
well, you made it. That's
pretty obvious.
Yeah, that was what was good about that divine guidance.
Yeah, that was a
make
properly
it real clear to everybody. It's not just like lava or something.
Yeah, it was. It would directly affect your life holds. It would have cut them in half.
Speaking of which, you stopped letting him poop out the fire.
He kept jumping. It was only when he slowly walked that formed. Most of the time, he was either being thrown around or he was teleporting or jumping. And whenever he moves quickly, he has to move slowly, which always gave you guys the option to like run away from him. Which the point in that was that he would just draw longer and longer fucking lines all across the battlefield. But you guys handled it well, taunted him a lot, and pissed him off a lot. So he was constantly attacking angrily instead of doing something strategic. So you guys actually made it way better than it should have been. I was expecting to have this whole fucking board crisscrossed to where you're like, you guys were going to be cut off and sectioned off and yada yada, but better than I thought it would go. But
that was awesome.
Yay! I will think about those backstories, and frankly, I'm most excited about yours. But hopefully,
it's not as ridiculous as everything else.
Oh, that's fine. No, it's everyone else's. I think is going to be actually emotional and like story wise. I'm glad for the comedic relief. But tomorrow 4:30ish, 5ish. Good for that. Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
I'm off all day.
All right. Have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow.
You too, bro.
See ya.